Hi. Hello. Happy Saturday. Happy Game-a-thon Day. I didn't bother announcing this in the Discord for our live peeps because I figure everyone's busy over on Foster the Meeple, watching them, more popular. Which is why I wanted to try to finish this on Friday, but it wasn't in the cards.
Wasn't in the cards.
But if you're watching this after the fact, it doesn't matter. I'm sorry this is a little glary. I guess you know why it's so glaring?
Why?
Because we've traveled to the highest peaks of the Andes, and it's the reflection off the snow.
I was expecting an actual.
Is what's happening. This is exactly the same lighting setup as we had before, so I don't know.
You know
why.
what's different? The outdoor lighting. It's because
that light doesn't really
these lights
here very well. I'll go close the blinds and see if that helps. Here, why don't you get everyone caught up?
No, you need more light outside, so these lights have to.
What we may have discovered at the end of the last chapter.
I don't know. What did we discover at the end of the last chapter? That was like 2 days ago now. So much happens. This little brain can't hold on to all of it.
I know, that little Lizzie brain. Well, we discovered that Mr. X is in fact not a Mister at all.
But the porn star Xiomara.
She's not a porn star. And even if she
and
was,
yes,
that's
you know
okay
why
too.
she wants Linda. No, she wants Ada's last name so she could be Xiomara.
You
Lovelace.
keep on making Linda Lovelace jokes.
Shut up! It's Saturday. I don't even have to be working right now.
I've only had 2 hours of sleep in the last 24 hours because of this game-a-thon, so...
Well, that's your
Anyway,
doing.
Chapter 12, somewhere in Peru, not quite sure where, there's some farms, maybe, and some undetermined logic, an assumed temple, maybe not, who knows?
It looks more like a circus.
Priest's Lodge, we think. A little archaeologist camp. Okay, you can start by reading the flavor text. That's fine.
It seems Ms. X's route back to Europe was via Peru, evidenced by the frantic request from the team at an archaeological dig deep in the jungle. Your guide, a rather eccentric conspiracy theorist...
He was talking to the Svalbard guys.
Yes. Jabbers on, informing you that Peru contains entrances to a honeycomb earth, and that in fact Peruvians invented the thinking machine.
Sure.
Why, one was discovered here very recently, a mechanical calculator that can predict the position of the moons and stars.
Sure.
Moons! That's right. That's another thing they don't want you to know about. There are 3 moons. Clearly, he doesn't know who you are.
I don't know. Ada's sounding a little cocky, but that's fine. So, we only have 4 rounds on this map. Because I know it's a little glary. It's not as bad as I thought at first.
But
my eyes are just...
we can read all of her comments here now.
We can, because this map is in green. That's why this map is a little more reflective, because it's in green.
I can wait till we begin to...
Some of her notes usually are helpful. I will say there is a particular piece of evidence, that we want to completely surround so that we have the things that we need. It's going to be very important for the final chapter. But as always, our goal should be to surround all the pieces of evidence. This one will go fast.
Should we look at the next page and cheat a little bit?
I already did. I'm already telling you the information.
What is it?
You need to surround this.
Oh, this is what looks like a Ferris wheel.
And if we could fill in all the areas, that would also be helpful. Because that's the main way we'll get points in this one.
Okay.
Do you want to read for the abilities?
Yes, the Ferris wheel. Get no reward. Odd. It does seem very important, though. But here's what it says in the flavor text. I ought not to overlook this peculiar structure. Is it a gateway of some sort?
It is.
Like a wormhole through space.
Not that type of gateway, but anyway.
Oh.
What do we need to pay for that once we do?
We need 3 die. Mostest, and
there are
least.
less than signs, so like 6, 5, 1. This should be in descending order.
Yeah. And then the crumpled box will immediately let us place these 2 shapes, which is a very large rectangle here and a weirdly shaped rectangle.
Those are both useful shapes for the smash.
So we can either do that with the smash box or the paper clip, and all we need is 2 die.
Another greater than symbol.
Yeah, which is typically what they are.
So one value's higher, one value's lower. They don't have to be sequential.
That's true. We have a animal trap here.
Bear trap.
Boo. And it looks like a lipstick, but I'm guessing
I think it's a telescope.
Yeah, it could be a telescope.
Or maybe it is a lipstick. No, it is. It's Sioma's lipstick. She left it for us.
Yeah,
along with this paper clip.
Immediately place 4 shapes from the middle of the shape wheel. So
cool.
here we need the 1 and a 1, or a 1 and a 2. And this one is the 5 and 6, or the 6 and 6.
2 die equaling 11 or 12.
Yes. And the tomato, and what they think was the calculator that they were talking about, the Peruvian thinking machine.
The tomato is the thinking machine?
No, this thing that looks like, it almost looks like a compass, kind of. But they said it's the Peruvian thinking machine.
Sure.
Because that's what she says here. I believe this is the calculator my guide is so passionate about. And we can get this by rolling doubles, and we immediately shade any 8 squares.
Intermediately. So what that means is it lets us fill in half of the square.
You're right. It does say intermediately. I read it as immediately. So what does it mean that you can do?
You get to shade in half of the square. So then you have to go back in later and fill in the other half.
How weird.
Just a little weird.
Anyway, then down here... it's one of those like hard hats with like a light.
It's a miner's hat.
Yeah. Gain 4 opportunities to re-roll an unused dice. Use the check boxes to keep track, and also gain 3 points at the end of the level.
Oh yeah, we'll want those points for sure.
So we can have 4 opportunities to re-roll. With the miner's hat, we need either a 1, 3, 5, so the odds. And for the hot air balloon, we need the evens, a 2, a 4, or a 6. So those are our rewards. We get 4 rounds. And evidence will be × 2. And of course, the ones we get,
which
ability
isn't a lot for
bonuses.
the amount of evidence, because we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's okay.
The only one that awards points in the
are those 2 in the bottom.
End, yeah.
So I said it's very important for us to get all of these because they're very low points, each of them. Like the most any of them is worth is 5.
The rooms or whatever they are.
So we should try and fill everything in.
We're up sort of like in the Andes. Is this correct? And these are like little terraces.
We're somewhere in Peru.
Yeah, and these are like little terraces on the mountain.
Sure.
I assume. Something like that. Okay, are we ready?
Like that.
Now, what do we get that allows us to do
So whenever we roll 4, we can also place a small shape from the middle of the dice wheel.
That's good.
We get to obviously start with that T shape. There's 6 here. At the end of each time period, we're rolling at the end still to get a freebie to pay for things. Whenever we surround a piece of evidence, we do get to immediately place from the shape wheel, middle of the shape wheel. That's been very helpful. At the start of each mission, we can shade in 7 squares not adjacent to evidence. Did we do that last time for Moreau? We did. And when scoring, we gain an additional point for each piece of evidence. So we're getting 3 instead of 2 for that.
Oh,
which is helpful.
we are. So I'm gonna write times 3.
I'm pretty sure we did that for the last ones. I may need to double check some of our.
I know.
scoring.
God, we might have been a loopy. I didn't feel like it was at night, but I didn't.
No,
feel
we
bad.
did it. We did it right for the other ones.
Yeah, I think we did.
I'm pretty sure we did. So.
You ready? We
got to fill in a T shape first, and then 7 squares not adjacent to evidence.
We could do that shape right here, since don't we want to get this thing?
Yes.
So what do you say we do? Boop, 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 boop.
That's
boop.
exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, well, see, I am psychic.
And so smart. Such an intelligent dinosaur.
Yes, never let them tell you that we were numbskulls, thick-brained, thick-skinned numbskulls. We did have thick skin, though.
Yeah. Lots of blubber, like hippos.
Yeah, kind of.
Big fat old dinos lumbering all over the place.
And hippos, I don't know what they're, but they can be fast, too. Yes, and interestingly, as you know, hippos are they're considered the most dangerous animals.
They say in the bush, a hippo can kill you, a lion can kill you, but only with the black mamba is death certain.
That's true. So
the venom from a single bite can be gargantuan. I've always liked that word, gargantuan. Just so rarely get a chance to use it in a sentence.
And who's this?
In these last agonizing moments of life you have left. This is Xiomara channeling L from Kill Bill Volume 2.
Oh, okay.
This is my favorite scene in the movie ever.
Okay, I should have known.
She just opens up her notebook. He's writhing around after the black mamba leaps out of the cache and bites him. And she's like, cool as a cucumber. Okay, so
villains should always smoke cigarettes, don't you think? It's just like, how else are you going to identify them? And plus, they can, when they're saying they're really evil things, just.
That's exactly what that scene is. I love Kill Bill. Okay, anyway, we need to fill in 7 squares that are not adjacent to evidence. So this is a good chance we should do them in these bigger areas, probably to help us, but not in such a way as to hinder us.
Why are we doing this? Because that's just one of our things that we got from last time.
It's not from last time, it's from before that. But at the start of each mission, you may search 7 squares not adjacent to evidence.
Well, we could surround this. 1, 2, 3.
That's next to evidence.
4. Oh, you can't go next to evidence. No, is that right?
But, you could fill that in, some of that action. You could fill some of this action in, maybe, This is the
How
biggest
about this? I like to do the ones that are just...
No, but let's do these when these are bigger in area.
Okay.
So what do you want? To help us fill them in more quickly.
So 7?
Because the more quickly we fill stuff in...
All right, well, 1,
the sooner we get trigger our other abilities.
3, 4, 5, 6, and...
Do 7 there.
This one?
No. Catty corner, yeah.
Yeah. 7.
For the shapes we have, because we have this little shape here will be perfect in that area if we roll the right. Okay, I think that's all the things at the start. Anytime you roll a 4, we also get to place a shape from the middle of the dice wheel. It's all from the middle of this dice wheel. We're getting all small. It's been helping a lot compared to last time I played this shit.
5 and a 1. What say you now?
I wish we got known. That's what I say.
I mean,
what about this?
That's an interesting shape.
It is an interesting shape.
We
just need to surround that thing.
Which thing? This thing?
This thing, or another piece of evidence. Here, let's use this to go surround something else somewhere else.
This one.
No, I was thinking one of these. Or the tomato, maybe, because then we would just need something there. So we could try and go boop, 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 boop. Then use this shape to go boop, 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 boop. And then we get that completely surrounded.
Okay.
Then we can place some more wilds. Because every time we surround a piece of evidence, we get another piece from the shape wheel.
That's right.
From the middle. Always from the middle.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so...
This probably isn't more glary than it was the other days. It's just the angle the computer's at is making it look really glary to us, I think.
And now we're using the other one to do... Which one? The long one? That one?
Mm-hmm. Let's circle it so we don't forget.
That's the tomato. Although...
We don't have to activate that ability. It's fine. But we get a shape from the middle of the shape wheel.
Oh, what do we want?
I think we want to work on getting this surrounded because it's against a weird ragged edge because it's halfway buried into the mountainside. This gateway.
Okay, there it is.
There it is.
There it is. Now we just need another. Oh, man, that thing. My scar is itching. Yes, this is where I'm having my operation, too.
Poor creature.
But it's kind of bothering me today.
Poor creature.
That happens sometimes.
It does.
6 and 3. Yeah.
Okay, we have this shape, which will be good for starting to fill this in.
Okay.
Or here, let's use
no. Let's
there and get that surrounded.
Okay.
So we can start paying for it too.
Okay.
Let's circle that. And
the other one, we could do that down.
Why don't we just start paying for it? Because we only have 4 rounds. We only have so much time. Yeah. Let's just lock that in.
Yeah,
or start locking it in.
We don't even know what we're going to get from having that. It's just we know it's important.
We need it. Just trust me.
You know what we're going to get, though, because you know.
Now, again, I played Fruit before, so it's not like it's really spoilers. There are some different things, so it is kind of spoilers. But, come on, guys. Come on. The first time you play through it, I think part of the voyage of discovery, the first time you play through this legacy game, though, is you don't necessarily know what you're going to need. So sometimes you may get some nasty surprises, which is why I really do think it is a game that's meant to be played through several times. Because it's kind of like a video game in that sense of, like, you're trying to beat it. And, you don't know until next time. Okay, now this time I know I'm going to need this.
Yes.
So, but it's like when I play Stardew Valley, sometimes I look up on the Stardew wiki and get like, okay, what do I really need for this chick's birthday?
That's funny.
What is really the most valuable crop for this season that's actually going to get me money, That kind of action.
I'm just darkening in those squares more. Okay, so now we have a 1. I do like that shape.
Where do you want to use it?
I mean,
now
you tell me.
You could do something like that.
Yeah.
Or just like that, like that.
No, like boop, 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 boop.
Why not? Because once we surround it, we'll get a wild shape, which we could just go like that. Oh, you rolled a 4. We get a shape from the middle of the shape wheel.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh,
so we can just,
I'm glad you
use that to do the L. We got a lot of ability. We got all 6 slots of abilities filled in right now. So any abilities we get before the end.
So which one are we doing for that? Where do you want to fill in? Like here? Or here, yeah.
Either.
Yeah.
Like I said, like these two areas are the most points, so we definitely want to get those filled in.
Yep.
Okay, so that was the 1.
That was the 4, wasn't it?
No, that was the 1. You haven't used the 4 yet.
Oh, you're right.
I'm thinking, maybe you want to start surrounding maybe this over here.
Okay. Do you want the L? Probably the L.
Yeah. I think so. We're getting lots of extra wild shapes, so I'm not concerned about, weird little gaps. They're just helpful for filling in the ragged edges, so I think the main thing is getting all this evidence surrounded, as always. Okay, we didn't surround any new pieces of evidence. We do get to roll 1 to help us pay for things. That'll help us pay for the gateway.
I always like that.
That's a good one, too. We got some good ones. 1.
We're going to put it all the way over here.
Yeah, and we just need something between 1 and 6.
Okay.
I'm liking those. We don't have to do that in order, obviously. Okay. Now, don't forget to mark off the hour.
I know. We just did the
quarter of the way there.
Hour
we got a really good start because we mostly filled this in. We got the gateway surrounded and mostly paid for. So I think that was an excellent first round.
Good. Now,
if you guys do pop in later, don't forget to pop into the chat. Feel free to comment if you're watching this after the fact as part of the playlist.
Or is anybody watching us now?
And if you want to compare this to how I did doing it solo, there is that separate playlist as well, which I should also link in the description, but
All right. Just roll 2?
Yeah. We don't get anything at the beginning of each round, just at the end of the round. God, that would get confusing. 5 and 5. Well, if we'd surrounded some evidence that needed those doubles, like these. Oh, we have.
Yeah.
If we wanted to do that intermediate ability, do we want to do that?
So I'm not really sure how the intermediately shade thing works.
Well, he didn't give any kind of clarification, so I'm assuming that it means you would fill in half. Here, let me show you. Let's say, for instance, I did something I think it's you fill in half, and then you'd have to go in and fill half later. If you had another shape, let's say I got a shape, I could go boop, 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 boop.
Interesting.
I don't know, I feel like you need to use the two of them together to try to fill in 8 squares. So you'd fill in half of 8 and then unlock the other one to fill in the rest of those squares.
Oh, you only get a half a square.
I'm pretty sure that's what it means by intermediately.
But
now it's up to you if you want to do that. I guess that gets you kind of 8 freebies, but you have to use a lot of die to pay for those 8 freebies.
I think that seems stupid.
I'm not. I don't know. I mean, doubles. Usually, things you need to pay doubles for is supposed to be pretty good.
Well, what shapes do we get? Oh, those are not the best shapes, but
it can be any 8 squares too. Is the other thing. So,
I am not gonna. You've played this before. I'm not gonna.
Well, this is a new map, by the way.
But I mean, I do kind of find this kind of a weird ability or whatever.
Let's just use the 5 to do other things. I agree with you. It's a little. I don't know that it's that good of an ability. I think maybe it's if you're trying. I think he really wants us to be able to fill in this entire thing. So if we can fill in the entire map without using it, I'm fine with that.
All right.
Because we got plenty of rerolls in the meantime. So if we get towards the last round and we've done everything else, we can go ahead and go do that.
I like this one as we should. Let's try to surround this thing. Okay. So we could do the L here. You see what I'm talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Sure.
Because those gives us 2 very big shapes to place.
We're going to need a while, but, if we roll a 4 surround another piece of evidence, we can do that.
Yeah, we didn't roll a 4, but if we do. And now, how about That the paperclip is another one we could do the L around.
Let's try and get this. Well, I don't know how to get this action in here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe.
Well, I was thinking this way
In between.
because then at least you get part of that one.
Okay. I mean, whatever. Yeah, we need to get started on some of these other spots. Oh, you're doing that. I see.
Come on, 4. We want 4s. The more 4s we get, the easier this is going to be.
Correct.
Well, we got a 3 and a 5. Sorry.
Better than that. This will be one of the entries for the Game-a-thon challenge, though. By the way, we're double dipping today. That's what's happening.
We had to because we couldn't really film yesterday.
Yeah, no.
It just didn't work. Busy schedules, you know.
No, yeah, no.
No, yeah.
No. I'm trying to be all Midwestern.
No,
so
yeah.
No, yeah,
No, yeah.
Means no, and yeah, no, yeah means yes? Or is it the other way around?
I don't know.
I think it's...
Yeah,
no, yeah, that's right. I did it. No, yeah, that's right. So, Californians don't add the extra no or yeah, or just like, no, yeah means yeah in Californians.
No, I usually say mm-hmm.
So if you said no, yeah to the Midwesterner, that would mean no. To a Californian, it would mean yes.
Oh, that is interesting.
But they add in the extra no. So it's like a double negative.
I do. I do. I think we all do that sometimes.
It's kind of like a na-pa construction when you think about it.
His other hobby is linguistics.
Oui, je suis l'étudiant de
look how intelligent.
La science de la linguistique. When you're French, you just add that to the end of it.
Yeah, you do. You do. Or if you get
the silent E. I am imperious to your invisible weapons.
Anywho's, we still have these shapes here that we need.
3. Well, why don't you try to get
4 shape? Do you want?
Here's just surround this shit.
Okay.
Boop, boop, and then we get another wild shape.
We do. Huh? What?
We could use to surround another piece of evidence.
I see. We can do. Wait, that didn't get
us.
us.
Oh, that's not going to completely surround it.
No.
Oh, well.
We still need... Oh. Yeah. Now, we could, if we just decide to take... We can always do from the middle.
Yeah, just do it.
I
don't even give a shit right now. It's cold up here in the Andes. Okay, so circle it, and we get a wild shape. Which... Let's just put it here so we can surround another piece of evidence and get another wild shape, because chaining those is really the ticket. And let's just do this to surround another piece of evidence and get another wild shape.
Which one?
Here.
Oh, a 3B?
So let's circle that.
Yeah, and now we get another piece of evidence.
Exactly. Where do we want to put it? We're not going to be able to surround anything else. That's
well,
okay.
We could do either here, 1, 2, 3, or we could do...
Yeah, do there. I want to finish that area.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. I'm good at that.
We're almost done with this.
That was nice. Good. I'm feeling good about this.
Good.
Now, when we get to that final map, though...
This is the last roll for this round. Oh, okay.
You'll get another extra bonus roll to pay for
want
things.
more 4s to come up, though. I got snake eyes.
Doubles. We keep rolling doubles, which is making me think that we should do these things, but... Whatever. Probably. Whatever. Let's get some shit surrounded. So why don't you do, like, something there?
Yeah.
This area is kind of weirdly shaped, so maybe we want to get that filled in. And
then
here, why don't you
finish that other one?
What about this bear trap? Let's get started on this area. This area needs some filling in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's just roll to pay for something. We unlocked a lot of evidence, so...
We did.
That was good.
1.
Will that help us pay for anything? These are all 2-fers, huh? If we gotten our miner's hat. We're close on that one, though.
I think... Now, you're not allowed to even...
You can do one at a time. You don't have to do them both at the same time.
So
you can
and you don't have to have already circled it?
Yeah, let's put the one... Oh, we do have to have circled it, yeah.
We haven't.
Boom.
I know. We could do it that time over here because it was already circled. We didn't get that one. So, yeah, I don't really see where we can use that one. It was a terrible roll. It's all my fault.
Just put it there, then. Use it for something. Otherwise, it's just going to feel like a waste. Okay, mark off the hour.
Okay.
Well, I thought... Okay, let's make sure we get the rest of the evidence surrounded this round. And then we can focus on unlocking it all in the last round.
More doubles? I'm really doing the double thing.
You are, which makes me think we should just use these. But I'm worried about doing the intermediate things and then not being able to complete them before the end.
I know.
So I think we should just focus on filling stuff in and getting more wilds.
Well, let's we could do this and it'd be almost filled in. If I would ever roll any 4s. Okay.
Here, let's do this so we can get some wilds going on. Because otherwise we're not going to be able to surround these other shapes. With the way things are going. Okay, let's circle that.
Okay.
And we get a wild shape. So let's use that wild here so we can surround that.
Okay, we'll just do... Ooh, that's good.
And circle that.
And then we get another one.
Mm-hmm. Let's use it. I think we should wait for this shape here.
Mm-hmm.
Be easier.
Here. We can fill. We can finish.
Hold on. I want to surround the pieces of evidence because we're getting into weird catty corners that are going to make them a little difficult.
Well, we could do here.
It's not going to surround it, though.
No, it's not. But it's going to get it closer.
I think what we should do is do a little L shape here. Let's get that surrounded.
That was going to be my next suggestion.
Circle that.
Oh, so now we get more. Yes, every time we circle it, we get more. More.
We're almost out of these, though, so we need to be cognizant of these areas here. Unless we think we're going to roll more 4s.
Who knows?
I think we should do a little L here and a little L here, and then hope we get the 4s to help us fill in the ones there. Because we have this shape here, but we didn't get the flexible one. So those are going to be awkward areas to fill.
Okay, that's that.
Okay.
Now we roll. I have no more doubles for a while. But I do want 4s. I want 4s.
I do too.
I'm just not rolling them.
They're not gonna come.
You might need to.
That's why this ability might be good.
Yeah, you need to.
Actually, so yeah. Okay. Why don't we use the one?
Do you want to use the one here? Yeah.
What does that let us do?
Reroll. But it says re-roll an unused
It's
dice.
just before you... Mean? It's after you roll it, but before you decide what to do with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Okay.
I like having re-rolls.
I do
so
too.
that we could get some 4s. In fact, you want to just re-roll this and see if we get a 4? Or you want to keep it I'd like to get this shape, actually. So why don't we reroll it?
Okay. Here, you do
I'm not going to get
you do it.
too crazy on using all the rerolls, but okay.
Well,
I do like this shape better. The one, though. So I think that was worth it.
You can surround more easily.
Do we want to try to use this shape? Maybe like... Could we use it here somehow?
You go boop, boop. No.
No. Like the L.
You
could go like that. That's not going to get it surrounded, but
no,
like...
it's not. Wait. Oh, you're right. No.
It fills some squares.
We could do it over
Why
here.
Not here?
Or there, yeah.
Yeah, let's just do it there. It's kind of a weird corner.
Oh, well, no. You mean like, boop? Boop. No. How?
We don't have to use the whole thing. We can just use the L part.
Oh, the L part?
Yeah, it's always optional to do the white square.
All right, go to L. Do not pass go. Do not.
You don't have to use the whole shape. That's what's good about the extendable shapes.
Okay.
You have the option.
Well, then that's it. We did it. And did we've already surrounded it. The only thing we haven't surrounded yet, I think, is this.
Yeah. Okay. So, we're doing okay. I feel okay with that. I just want to get stuff filled in. You roll some 4s. Do you want to use your rerolls? Or do we want to pay for this other one?
Let's just put
Why don't we
here,
use the 2 to pay for this?
Okay.
At least we'll have them.
Get lots
I don't know if we want
to.
Do you want to use the one now? Because these are the same shapes we had last time, and I don't think they're really.
Sure.
Yeah.
You'd rather get a 3 or a 4, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Or even. Yeah.
I don't know, just something different.
5.
Okay, keep rolling a lot of 5s and not 4s. So
I know.
Can we use that to pay for
something?
something?
We can right here.
Yeah, let's do it. Because we need to make sure we have that locked in. Good, we're going to get it at the end. So everything else is just getting a high enough score. It'd be nice to get 3 stars. That would be nice. Oh, we use that for this? Okay. Yep. So now we have to roll, maybe to pay for something.
Which we would like.
One of those, probably. If we could get a start on. 6.
6 is greater than most
one of these,
everything.
Probably.
All right.
Get some area. That's what those would be good for. Okay. Well.
Last round.
Indeed.
That always sounds a little bit like last call, and it's like, no, I got to get another drink in.
Did you get wine?
No, but I did bring over some alcohol.
What?
You're like, what? Well, I brought over some Coke.
And?
Scotch. You don't like Scotch, but it tastes really good with Coke. You might like it. It's very similar.
I'm too tired anyway. Whatever.
To drink.
I mean, maybe I could have handled wine, but not whiskey.
Well, I didn't have time to go.
And you're not rolling 4s.
I know.
And this is the last round.
But we have lots of re-rolls.
Can we just use the re-rolls? Do I get to re-roll both? And unused die. Let's use the 2.
Okay, so we're gonna re-roll the 2.
No, I mean let's use the 2. Re-roll that 5 though.
Oh well, I already marked that off. Okay, we'll use the 2. What else?
Then we'll decide
Name
what we're
gonna
do.
A 3.
4.
A 4, even better.
Oh
my god! Dang, I just am not doing it today.
I feel like maybe we should just. No, I want to fill stuff in.
Okay, so these are good shapes, basically. We could do this one right here, and then, this one, see?
Okay, here's what we're going to do. Okay. 2 wild shapes. And just get that surrounded.
Okay.
So we'll get one more wild shape, and we'll use that maybe to fill this in.
Well, and there's also that.
Well, let's go there first. Our 2 twos.
Do you want...
Might have been a waste, but...
Let's just do...
No, just fill in here. I want to make sure we have at least... We don't have any areas fully filled in yet, and this is the last round. So we need to get on that.
What am I doing?
So, fill in there.
The whole thing?
Yes, please.
I didn't see how we got that much. Okay.
Okay, roll some fours. We need some wild shapes. Or we need to pay for one of these to get these shapes. So maybe a 6. Or 2 die values that are different.
2 die values.
Then we could pay for the other one.
3 and 4.
Oh, 4 gives us a wild shape. So let's just take the wild shape.
We can do this
first.
One here too.
Just do it.
That's another one.
Because that's a corner. And then we could use this 3 and 4 just to pay for this one here and get both those shapes.
I like that.
I do too, because we need to get some areas filled in. So
this is a big one we could do here.
Yeah, I think this is really the only area where we can fit these.
Okay, because they're big.
Yeah, but
I kind of like this little squiggly thing. It's fun.
Okay, and then the shape probably
down there. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that's the only place we can really put.
Yeah, you could do
that's
it right here.
That's the only place we can put that.
You could do it right.
Yeah, it's like
here.
3 down and then
3 over.
Yeah, it's like this, but just extended.
That's it. All right, we did that.
We need to pay for some of these with our last roll.
I know, and those are either...
And change. We have 3 potential rolls left. We do have re-rolls, so we need a 4. We got to keep rolling until we get a 4 at least to try and get an extra something out of this.
2 and 3. You can do this again.
Let's keep the 3 because I think we could use that here maybe.
Okay.
So why don't you re-roll the 2?
All right.
And just keep rolling until you get a 4.
Okay. 4, 4,
So
4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 3.
These are doubles. Why don't...
No. 2 that equal 3 or 2 that equal 11 or 12. But we still need to pay for this one if you want that.
Okay, roll again. I think we're going to need to use these 2 die to pay for one of these.
Okay, so roll
so we
again.
Can get multiple shapes. I think that's the only way we're going to be able to... Yeah, you still need to roll a 4. Let's just keep going until you roll a 4.
There it is.
Cool, so let's get a wild shape first, and we have to lock this in, so we're going to re-roll this with our other re-rolls. So, let's take our wild shape. Which one of these do you think we're most likely to complete? Probably this one, or I think this one. This one is worth more points, though. 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
well, we could do 3 right there,
yeah,
and then a 1.
Do it.
A 1.
I said do it.
He doesn't want to think. He wants action. He's a man of action.
I want action. I was hoping we'd be able to complete more of these.
You want to re-roll that one again?
Until we get something that can let us pay for one of these. So we locked in the 4. So we need something that's going to help it. Oh, we're not going to be able to pay for that using this. We locked this in as a 4. Bitch. Oh, we're fucked.
Well, we can roll another 4.
We can always use them for the middle shape. So, yeah, try and roll another 4.
Actually, we could...
Just keep re-rolling this one. We have these re-rolls. Just keep going until we get a 4.
Okay.
And then let's see if we can save at least one for our final roll.
2.
I'm wondering if we should just use these for the middle ones, and try to get this filled in.
Well, we can certainly do this shape right here.
Now, for our last roll, it's something we can only use to pay for something else. So we're hoping it's either something we can use here or here. Why don't we just use the 4 to pay for this and get... Well, we can't fit those 2 shapes anywhere here, huh? No. So that's a waste.
I rolled a 4 and a 2.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, we re-rolled something.
So whenever you roll 4, also place a small shape in the middle of the dice. Well, it doesn't say that we have to keep that 4. We could keep re-rolling.
I see. Well, we only
in
have
either
3
case,
more
re-roll
re-rolls.
this too.
All right. And we're looking for a 4?
I think we're looking for a 5 or 6. Or like something that will help us pay for these.
Mm-hmm. 5 or 6 it is.
Because then I'm thinking let's re-roll this too and try to get this to be a 5 or 6.
5 or 6. 5.
Okay, let's use it for that. On the lipstick. Ziamata. And let's re-roll this and hope we get a 5 or 6. Or another 4.
4, 5, 6.
One
4,
of
5,
those.
6. 4, 5, 6.
That's 50,
4, 5,
50
6.
odds.
4, 5, 6.
Okay,
6.
let's just use it to pay for that. Do one more roll.
So immediately place 4 shapes from the middle of...
Yeah, that will help us complete this. So 1... Oh, God, that's not going to be enough.
It should be 1.
No, 1, 2,
2,
3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, probably that one.
Let's lock something in.
1, 2, 3.
Should we even bother with this?
Well, we should try to finish it.
Go ahead. I'm going to take one of those.
How many did we get?
4. You used 3 so far. So just
okay.
But we have one more die roll unless you roll a 4. We do have one more reroll left. So we have 2 rolls to try to get another 4. Then maybe we could do it.
Maybe. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. It's a 6.
You got one reroll left.
Do it.
Let's use it.
Okay.
Thank
My
you,
roll?
Tim.
What did Tim
Thank
say?
you for tuning in. He says, good luck with the stream.
Thank you.
He's just popping in because,
Well.
3. Does that help us with anything?
Well.
No, we can't use it for that. This roll is from our ability.
Oh,
we
it's
can
just
only
for
use it to
paying.
pay for stuff.
Yes, right here.
But we can't really place any of those shapes. The way this map is kind of hard. Obviously,
you could do that one. No.
Nope.
Ooh, you're
Nope.
right.
I think we're SOL.
Oh no.
SOL. I think we should have used these earlier. The doubles. We were not convinced about the whole intermediate thing, but I think it would have been helpful to complete these. SOS. SOL. Soul, like the sun. The Spanish word for the sun. We got too close to the sun and our wings got burned.
Oh, Icarus.
It's okay, because when scoring, we have our ×3 on the evidence. We discovered all of those, so let's boop them.
Boop them. Let's boop them.
I would have liked to get more of the rooms done, but...
Was that 12? Yes, it was.
We got them all.
Oh, next. Okay, 12. Boop.
Yeah.
Boop. Boop. Something on there. Looks like chocolate. Let's hope so. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Boop.
Do we complete any more shapes?
Yes. We finished this one. And we haven't finished that one or that one because those are in, or that one. Or that one, but we did finish this one. And that one awaits next time. So
okay, so we got for the rooms all of 8 points.
It's not great.
That's what I was saying. Like we needed to complete
and
more.
The evidence is
27.
8 times 3 is not 20.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, you're right. Ability bonuses.
We did pay for both of them, so we get 6.
Okay, good.
Pretty sure those were the only point bonuses, right?
Yeah, I think so. 8 and 7 is 15, 21. So 41. Is it going to be
so close?
enough?
42.
Ooh, yeah, I didn't.
One more room would have been good.
I didn't feel that we were doing quite as well that time.
We should have used those intermediate ones. That would have been 8 more shapes.
Yeah.
Or squares. Well, 2 let us fill in one of these. So you notice there's dotted lines here. So when we get towards the last chapter, we're going to get a special ability based on how many of these squares we filled in. Based on the dotted line. So you get to here, and these are bisected. So we just need at least 2 more in the next one, and we'll get another one of those. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes. So which isn't bad.
Okay, here is the conclusion to chapter 12.
Thank you. We really did.
For your assistance today. Our dig is in a precarious position. We're under significant pressure to pack up all we have found and secrete them away in North American vaults.
Secrete them makes it sound like they're slugs.
You know, secretion has different meanings. But yeah. Ms. X's theft has increased scrutiny from the United States. Resulted in a greater push for results. The gateway object is of particular interest and may be of military significance. Our benefactors, the rich bitches, wish for us to... I'm adding to the flavor text. Wish for us to hide it from the Peruvian government and from... No, I'll just stop.
These are white archaeologists, obviously.
I know, and from the brown people so that they cannot benefit from that themselves. That's what it says. Who will be compensated with the calculator find? The Peruvian government. Tell me, did you complete your investigation of the gateway object? We did, yes. Is it of an ancient origin? Perhaps alien?
So this is an alien astronaut theorist reference here.
It is. Ancient astronaut theorists say yes.
That's from the first episode of Alien Astronauts, so...
Yes, we did. So we get to paste piece 12C into the appropriate space of our character sheet.
It's a little dotted blue line here.
Okay, so I'm cutting this thing out.
And it will be helpful to us in the final chapter.
And we don't even know what... Well, you do. Ooh, I like that next map. That's interesting.
It gives us a bonus similar to what the stars.
You know what
and
I
tiles
didn't like
give us.
about this last one, though?
Sure.
No llamas.
Sure.
I mean, I go to
Robin, get on it. Where are the llamas?
Come
Alpacas.
on.
Something.
I would love...
No potatoes. Hey, you're Irish. Potatoes come from Peru. Where were the potato references?
I don't know.
And I saw a tomato in the farms. That should have been a potato.
It's just, I love llamas. They're so cute.
Because that's where potatoes were originally domesticated, was Peru. And to this day, Peru has the greatest genetic variety of potato.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, because they're from there. That's where purple potatoes
I was
going
to say, they didn't look like our russets or anything back then.
Smaller.
But, you go back in the past, things weren't what they are now.
They would preserve them. They would bury the potatoes in the ground to kind of like ferment them and then reconstitute them into like this paste soup thing, kind of similar to how Japanese use miso to feed their armies. They use like these reconstituted potato porridge basically as a way to feed, because it's very cold in those parts of Peru where the Incan Empire was in the Andes.
I mean, God, just
starch.
I admit, I find archaeology just, and especially, I love ancient going to any. I mean, I've seen several of the Mayan settlements in Mexico. I did Chichen Itza. We did Coba. It's so much fun. Oh God, those things are so cool because you really feel, especially Chichen Itza. God, you could feel. It's like you can feel the history.
Yeah, the Peruvian archaeological sites are even older, which is what's really fascinating about them and why the alien astronaut theorists made all these wild theories about them. But maybe,
who knows?
Maybe the brown people were just that smart. Did you ever think about that?
No, they never thought about that.
Did you ever think about that? Okay, exactly. We still have more to read. Another letter from our X-rated lover, Xiomara.
Now it says, remember to mark each piece of evidence that
we already did that shit.
Oh, yeah.
They just say that every time.
Yeah. Did you really follow me so far, Ada?
Fuck yeah, I did, bitch.
Europe, Asia, the Americas, the Arctic, and even the Pacific. I'm impressed. I think it's only right that we should meet.
Ooh. IRL?
Dun, dun, dun. You'll find me at the address Overleaf. Not that it will do you any good. My plans are already in motion.
She's so mysterious.
With my possession of your analytical engine...
Oh, okay, this is the part where the supervillain explains their very convoluted plan to you. Okay. Cue the Shark Tank.
Too bad we don't have a B-roll. I would totally like to see dun 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 dun.
I'd have to work in a Jane the Virgin reference because Jane the Virgin's mom is named Xiomara. That's how I know how to pronounce her name correctly.
Xiomara. It's kind of a...
Xiomara going... She always makes these faces like... Gasps in Spanish.
Well... Gasps are good in any language, but yeah, you're right.
Indeed. But like the telenovela gasps are like, and then the close-up zoom pans into your face.
The other thing is that is like in the telenovela when they fall down, and it's like
and then the wind is still blowing for their hair somehow.
How did you learn to fall down in slow motion? Because it's like,
we learned it in acting school.
Well, with my possession of your analytical engine, the Delhi algorithms...
Now she's going to list all the shit she stole.
Moreau's understanding of the mind, Singapore's information on ciphers and communications, Chicago's methods of coercion, Boston's understanding of popular insurrection, Peruvian knowledge of the stars and data drives from Svalbard.
We still don't know what were on those data drives, but whatever.
No, we don't.
It's very sus.
I've already constructed my ultimate engine, the mass brain.
Whoa.
Now, that makes me think of Felix the Cat, because there was Master Cylinder. Remember Master Cylinder?
Maybe it's a reference to that. Who knows?
I don't know. Robin, did you watch Felix the Cat? They probably didn't have that. But anyway, it will control the thoughts of everybody around the globe. Wow. They will invite it into their homes for entertainment and to communicate with their loved ones. God, this sounds like suspiciously a little too close to the truth here with the mass brain theory.
This is supposed to be circa 1900, yeah.
True. They will, well, if only they knew now. They will invite it into their homes for entertainment and to communicate with their loved ones. And in return, the mass brain will twist their thoughts, make them think that the really crappy president was the best one that ever lived. And it will twist their thoughts, opinions, and beliefs, the very core of what makes them who they are. And yes, doubt reality. I've already built the mass brain, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. But you're welcome to try. It's more fun that way.
She just sounded like a telenovela villain, like revealing her plan. Like,
your friend Xiomara.
Oh. Wow.
So we didn't, because we got the what was it called? The gateway. So we didn't get to choose from these.
Oh no! Before you leave, could you make use of either of these? One is an excavation tool. The other, a new type of metal detector. So we do get one of these.
Oh.
I think this one for sure, because that would have been really helpful on this map to have a Pfeiffer.
A Pfeiffer?
Pfeiffer line.
A Pfeiffer.
And the next map is a train.
Yeah, that probably would be good. Okay.
Yeah. And the next one is another 4-rounder. And then the final map, well, you guys will see what horror awaits.
Ooh, I'm scared.
You should be. It's really difficult. Even he's updated it. I think it's more achievable, but it's still pretty difficult.
Yeah, Xiomara definitely sounds like she should have been in a Quentin Tarantino film. But
for real, I'm digging it though. I like her as a villain. She's very cocky.
So we could be... hey, if you're watching, Quentin...
No, we don't want to work with him.
No, but I wouldn't mind an Ada Lovelace. That would be good. That could be his next heroine.
We'd probably try to make her a ninja or something.
Probably.
And there'd be lots of, Orientalist music playing in the background. I mean, he kind of already did that in Kill Bill, to be fair. Oh, Lord.
He did, but
the Kung Fu Master,
But he didn't win Best Picture for it, so he needs to do it again. Because that's the secret with winning Oscars. You just have to... You don't always win for the best thing you did. They'll give it to you, like, in 3 more rounds or something.
Uh-huh.
That's how that works.
I mean, it's literally a popularity contest. So for people that live in the rest of the country don't really understand. This is something I understand until I lived in the valley, adjacent to that industry. The amount of campaigning people do during Oscar season, because you have to understand the Academy is like everyone else that also received an Academy Award. And so there will be people will do town halls. It's called For Your Consideration.
Yep.
Have you ever seen those? And so literally you'll see every single bus stop will be For Your Consideration, For Your Consideration. It's it's bigger than the presidential election in LA. It's wild. And people spend a lot of money, or I should say the studios spend a lot of money. But, some actors will spend their own money, too, on the For Your Consideration stuff.
Yeah.
So...
pad your resume.
It's a literal lobbying. So that's the secret to winning an Academy Award.
But, it's true that you stand... If you missed out one time... You're not all is lost, because you can still get it for some other more inferior
Well,
thing.
as the recent Hugo Awards scandal taught us, awards really don't matter that much.
What was that? I haven't heard about the Hugo
Hugo is
it's like children's books?
No, it's a fantasy sci-fi award.
Oh, okay.
So speculative fiction. So that and the Nebula, I think the Hugo is the older award, and considered the more prestigious. It's an international literary award.
Okay.
But they've had a scandal involving China, which is fun, and about certain people getting disqualified because they were critical of the Chinese government, and the Hugo Award committee wanting to kowtow to them, and their emails came out about them discussing it, and let's just say it was kind of racist.
Well, that's not even as weird as the whole thing with the Ruth Bader Ginsburg. They set up this thing to award, and the family came through, and because I guess the committee that had the awards to give away gave it to people, and the family's like, no, Ruth Bader Ginsburg would not support this at all. So they didn't. Didn't you read about that? Oh, well, you'll have to. I don't know. I'm really bad at explaining things.
Yeah, the other thing to understand is a lot of these awards, like even the big literary awards and stuff, it's people that are volunteers that aren't really paid. So sometimes the professionalism isn't quite there. You know what I mean? I think that's a big part of all that. Okay, so now we're on Express Train.
Peruvian Express.
Right, Chapter 13. This map looks intense. That's a lot of squares to fill in and not enough time.
We only have 4 rounds.
Okay, well, time to read some flavor text.
Yeah, on the way to confront Ms. X, you take the eastbound Peruvian Express train. In the night, a porter wakes you from your sleep. Sorry to disturb you like this, madam. I know you hope to awake somewhere in the rainforests of Brazil. But, well, it seems something sinister is afoot. We are most lucky to have you on board. I was recently summoned by the elderly Miss Graves, who insists a thief had snuck into her quarters while she slept.
Oh, this is a little Orient Express type thing? Okay. We're going to solve crime on the way to solving other crime.
Well, that's how it happens.
No rest for the wicked, Ada.
No. Perhaps it was a dream, but there is this patch of blood on the floor.
Blood?
Please, it shan't take you long. Could you put your analytical mind to the problem and help put her mind at ease? There's Ms. Graves' room, and there's the puddle of blood.
What the heck?
On the floor.
So...
And there's a water closet right here.
Indeed, and here. And here.
Oh.
Everyone gets their own water closet. Okay, so... let us read about these abilities, because this is the part of this that's particularly challenging as well.
All right, so
I don't know how well you can see it.
Yeah, our abilities. Oh, yeah, because these allow you to fill in much larger grids.
I think part of the issue with this glare, is these were farther back last time. Does that help?
Yes.
These just need to be further back, I think.
I think that helps.
Okay.
I still feel like the ring light. I mean...
that shouldn't be, no, because that's a very soft light. That shouldn't be causing any kind of glare. And it's not even facing...
Oh! Maybe, look, that changed it. I like that.
Okay, whatever. I don't know if that's better or worse, but whatever. No, yeah.
Is that better?
Let's go with this. Whatever, guys. Yeah. This is what's happening today. Okay.
Look at us, though.
You're surprised I'm even... you should just be lucky I'm even conscious right now. So.
Well, anywho, the abilities are... Now, this looks like a chalkboard, maybe, or something.
It's a ticket.
That's a ticket. So I can gain 8 points at the end of the level.
We have to fill in. This is another little mini puzzle. So we have to use shapes, our wild shapes, to fill these in probably. While also trying to fill this action in.
Wow,
now these are
hard.
points. So this is 1.2 points, 1.5 points, 2.5 points.
What does that mean exactly?
There's decimals.
That's
1.5.
That looks more like a comma than a period.
Well, yes, in Europe they use the comma instead of the period for the decimal.
Oh, you're kidding me. Why would they do that? Then you would just get confused.
No, when you read money, they use commas.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, well,
that's what he used here. So I don't know. Maybe the font. Maybe it's the font. I've definitely seen commas used when you're reading stuff in pounds, though, and euros.
All right. What else?
Okay, let's read these other abilities because we have to. So in order to Yes, fully unlock these abilities, we have to fill in these grids.
And this looks like a bar of soap.
Indeed.
It is?
Because in the water closet, they're washing up.
Okay, and this is a...
Go from left to right.
Oh, left to right? Oh, see, I'm Chinese. I was going to go down. All right, well, immediately move up to 2 dice from the used pile to the reverse pile.
That ability's back.
And 3 points at the end of the level, so that's the jigsaw puzzle and the trombone.
Mm-hmm.
And the hoe and the Band-Aid, you get to place one wild
No, it's like
shape.
one of those little sticks that Scotland Yard uses.
This?
Guns. Yeah, it's like a little cudgel. Those little cudgel bats that cops in Europe have.
Is that what the... Oh, yeah, because that's to go around your wrist.
That's the guard stick.
It's the guard stick. Okay, and then...
And that's a Band-Aid, yeah.
Yeah.
Place 1 wild shape and gain 5 points at the end of the level. So this one immediately place 3 wild shapes. So what I'm gathering from these... Let's finish reading them, actually, before I...
All right, well, this is what are the...
Immediately
chainsaw.
place wild shapes. Yeah, and then pizza.
That's not a pizza. That's like a party hat.
Sure, whatever. Okay, add this ability to your character sheet. Oh, that's this. When you roll blank, also place a small shape from the middle of the dice wheel. Isn't that exactly the same as the one we already have?
Well, you just get to pick a different number, I guess.
I guess so. Why, you're not liking 4? Depends how often we roll a 4 this time.
Oh, shoot,
we still want to surround all the evidence, though.
We weren't doing it much in that other one. Okay, so where are we going to place our T?
Which 2 shapes would let us fill in these squares? We want this.
The square and the large L.
Well,
that's
we don't have the extendable, so we need this, and then the little L is the ones we want for these.
Yeah.
However, this shape actually will probably be good for those. Some of them it might take 3. It's better if we can do it in 2. That's why I'm trying to figure this out. Well, if we use that shape and then the T, so this shape and that shape, so either that shape and that shape or this shape and this shape are the ones that can help us fill those in with 2.
But I don't understand. It's like there's 2 different puzzles here because
yes,
it's going to be
but
impossible.
filling in these give us extra wild shapes, and also our abilities will give us wild shapes too.
Okay.
So I think the goal is to uncover the evidence early so that you have time to pay for the abilities that will let you then fill in the other evidence mini puzzles you've already unlocked. So we need to chain it. So like how we were chaining the wild shapes to fill stuff in, we need to also do that here. Just kind of extend the chain a little bit. Because remember, every time we surround a piece of evidence, we get a shape from the middle of the shape wheel. Every time we roll a 4, we get to place something from the middle of the shape wheel. So we're not really using dice to pay for this. So we really have twice as many. We don't have to use the dice just to spend for things. We can use the dice all for shapes in this one, basically. So we really have twice as much to work with as we usually do. So think about it that way. Okay, well, let's decide where we're putting the T.
Where do you want it?
How much is this? Is this a room? 15 points for the hallway. I feel like we should just... I think we need to surround all the evidence first and then just work on then completing the hallway.
Well, but the T could help us here. Yes,
that's what I mean.
So you want to do the...
But I would like to surround some evidence too. Oh, well. Is there a place we could put it that would... Why don't we do it here and start surrounding that?
Okay.
Because that would be for this evidence, lets us place 3 wild shapes when we complete it. So let's get those done early. For sure. Okay. Then we can place 7 shapes not adjacent to evidence. So that might be a good way to start filling this hallway in, I'm thinking.
We could do a bathroom.
No, I'm not concerned about that. I want to fill the hallway in.
So
I just want to surround the evidence, and then the only room I want to focus on completing is the hallway. And if we get some of the other ones, that's fine. But they're such potatoes.
Here, we could do... I'll do it over here and just do it.
Other than this cabin, which is 7.5.
Oh, no. It's got to be here. It can't be next to a...
It can't be next to stuff, yeah. Let's do it in the corners. Ish.
3, 4...
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
5, 6, 7...
No. Don't do that, because then we could put this here like that.
Okay, we get one more.
Or we could do that like that, if you want.
We get one more.
Do one here. Oh, it can't be next to evidence. Anyway.
Right.
Maybe do one there. Because then we could use that shape there. You were roll. Well, you got to roll some 4s, baby.
Okay.
And do we have any other things? No, just remember we get 3 for each piece of evidence. So it's all about the evidence. And about, what are the ones that give us points? These ones give us 5. So we want to get these for the wild shapes.
And
these for that. Then we want to get these because that'll let us extend the rounds.
So do we want to do this one first?
No, these first for the wild shapes. Probably.
Okay.
So I want to get the little magician's hat too. I think we should be able to get those quickly.
Okay. Boop. A 4 and a 6. Well, that is certainly better.
Oh, we got a 4, so we can place a wild shape.
Any wild shape?
No, middle.
Middle.
That's what I mean. A middle shape. You gotta call
well,
it
you
want
to start. We could start surrounding the trombone. Let's see when you want to get. You want to get the hat. You also want to get the saw.
Let's do. What's the bat get us? That's a wild shape, so that'd be anything from the wheel. Why don't we do this here?
3?
4, yeah.
Mm.
Because then we could do a L and then that squarey lighter shape.
All right. So now we can
yeah, let's get something
do you
surrounded.
Want to take? You want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And where's the hat? Okay. Why don't we use this to start surrounding that? You want to start chaining some wilds here. If we can, in this first round, we're going to need to. I don't know if we're going to be ready for the final chapter.
I think the 4.
To do it.
We want more 4s.
We want more 4s. But we want more 4s. We don't have any rerolls.
2 and 5.
Okay, we need to get some evidence unlocked. Yeah.
Well, we're close on this one. Yeah, we can do that one.
Mm-hmm. Get our little cudgel. It was the guard. Beat that poor lady's husband up the side of the head. And that's why there's a pool of blood. Okay, circle it. And then we get a middle shape. Can we use that to completely surround? We could do that to completely surround this here.
Okay, let's do it. Then we can.
Then we get another wild shape. Or middle shape, I should say.
Okay, let's circle to here.
Why don't we do it? Why don't we just start trying to fill this in?
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah. What shape do we
Well,
use?
I don't know if because if we use wild shapes here, it's going to take us 3 shapes minimum to fill them in. And I think we should hold out for the shapes that'll let us fill in 2.
So what have we used of these two? Nothing.
Let's do it here.
Or you're talking about these are from we're doing the from the
yeah
center.
We get another middle one. So oh wow, the rain's going. Let's just keep on filling in the hallway. I think. Why don't we just do it there?
Okay.
I want to get this whole hallway filled in. I think we can do it. Oh, actually, I changed my mind.
I hate that. Can we? Do you want to?
Yes, because I have a better idea.
Okay, so we have to put the big X here so we know.
Because I just noticed something.
This is not filled in yet.
You can see the X's on camera, so it's fine.
Oh, you can?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
If we do a 2 on one of these shapes, we just need that shape there.
So you want to do a 2 here?
Uh-huh. Because then we can place a wild shape and get 5 points at the end. I think those ones might as well start getting worked on those. Okay, but if you just want to use this L maybe here, you could do that if you wanted. Or we could use the 5 and start doing like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and work our way down the hall.
Like from here, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, why not?
5? Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah, this is the shape that's going to help us really complete this hallway, I think, because it's so narrow.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely raining.
Oh wow, that's going hard.
You know, it's interesting. This one is only affecting NorCal. They said it was just going to kind of...
No, it's raining in LA.
It's just a little bit.
Sure.
They're not going to get it as hardly.
Now, do we want to use this 2? We probably do.
Use the 2.
Try to, maybe like here.
Yeah. I like that.
Almost on that trombone. Almost.
Yeah, we still...
Okay, roll 4s. We need those 4s. 5s aren't bad, though. Oh, there's a 4. So we get a wild shape. Or a shape from the middle. A wild from the middle. Which I think we should use here. So we can surround the trombone.
Oh, yeah, we have. You're right.
Mm-hmm. Which will get us another wild shape.
2, 3.
Which we should use to try to maybe get this one surrounded for another wild shape.
I just fill these in now.
Oh, wait, that's not going to give us a wild shape because those aren't filled in. You're right. Why don't we use it then? If we get another one of these.
To finish this.
Here. So why don't you just do a 2 there? Oh, wait, we haven't unlocked that yet, huh?
No.
What do we need here? What are we going to need here? Some of them we may need to do it with 2. Maybe we should use it just to fill in the hall. Why don't we just use it here?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was
This is a freebie anyway. Now, for 4 here, this is... Where do we want to use that? What's the ticket get us? 8 points at the end of the level? I think it is all about surrounding the evidence. So why don't we maybe try to surround the ticket?
Okay.
I think we're definitely going to be able to fill in this hallway. That's the good news. But we need to get some wild shapes going. We need to get that chainsaw surround. Where's the chainsaw? Oh, yeah. Okay, which one we used? That one there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so why don't we use the other 5 and get that chainsaw surrounded? Which will give us another wild shape. Oh, wait, no, because we still need a diagonal?
It's so close.
Did you mark up? Isn't this the second round? Or was this just the first round?
That was just the first round.
Really?
No, can't be. Look how much we filled in.
We got a lot of wilds. Well, mark it off in either case. No, because we haven't rolled for something. Yeah, that was just the first round.
I think so.
Phew! I thought that was the second one. I was about to freak out. Okay, well, roll for that. Okay. Then that was really good.
What do we want? We're trying to.
We got a good amount of the hallway filled in on even the first round.
So what do we want? What do you want me to roll?
We can't use it to pay for any of these. It's just for the shape. So.
Okay.
I don't know. 4 or 3.
Well, 4s are always good.
Or 1 or 2. I'll take the 1. Because we could do... Which ones have we unlocked?
That one.
Wild shapes would be good, maybe. And then we just need a T.
Do you want the serpent thing?
No, let's do this because that would be easier to then fit that into that.
Okay.
Like if we want to use 2 because 3 is going to be a little bit of a waste. I want to be efficient. Yeah. See? Because then we just need the T there. Okay. Well, on to the next. Okay, so yeah, we need to get some abilities paid for to get some extra shapes. Or just keep rolling 4s. Nice.
3 and 4.
Nice. Well, let's take our wild shape first. So, would that let us surround anything? Like maybe the
this
chainsaw?
One? We could do that one.
What about the chainsaw? So we could start working on this.
Okay, we surrounded the chainsaw, so now we get...
And these little rooms on the train are so small that just by surrounding the evidence, we'll get most of the way towards filling them.
Yeah.
Which is why I said I want to focus on hallway first.
What do you want? So we just did that. We get another shape from the middle.
Let's use it to try to surround other things. Yeah, let's do that and have that locked in.
Okay, now that one's good.
Now, why don't we... Oh, this is good. Because we can use this one to complete that, which will give us 3 wild shapes.
Woohoo!
And then we can use this one to complete that, which will give us a wild shape anywhere from the wheel. And also gain 5 points at the end of the game. Nice.
Good.
So we have 3 wild shapes from here, and then 1 shape from anywhere on the wheel. So, what do you want to do first? The small ones or the big one?
You know, certain things we can do, like a small one, we could do it. We could get more stuff.
No, I think let's use our wild for this. So let's use that one to do this here and just get that surrounded and get an extra wild shape. Then we'd have 4 from the middle of the wheel.
Okay. And that was the bar of soap. At least that's what I think it is.
Mm-hmm. Why don't we...
So now we have 4 wild shapes from the center.
Well, we get that surrounded. Get another wild shape.
Do you want me to do 3?
Yeah. Most squares you can there.
Yeah.
So now we still have 4. What's the pool of blood get you? Do we want this? We want to get all the evidence surrounded, but maybe some of these other ones first. What about this one?
The Band-Aid? Okay.
So if we do something like here, then we do a wild shape there, and then we'll use the bigger L whenever we get it to finish that.
Okay, so we're just doing
That's why. And why don't we just do a similar thing here on this one?
Okay.
That's 2.
It's 2. We still
and why don't we
get
do 3 like that? Then we'll just need the 4 for
3
that.
here. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then we have 1 more. So why don't we use it to completely surround that? And then we'll get another one, another middle shape. Which...
Oh, we just surrounded that. Get one more middle shape.
Maybe we want to use this middle shape.
What about
No. Here.
Okay. Yeah, he wants to surround.
Then if you roll double fives, that would be perf to complete some more things. Yeah.
That's very good.
That is good, and we're not even halfway there. Okay, but keep on rolling fours. But you see what I mean? Like, we basically have twice as many values to spend on shapes as we do because we're not using them to spend on these necessarily. Though we do want to use shapes to fill these in too. Okay, well, on that note, we have this here. So I'm thinking we should work on this so we get some extension action.
So this shape.
Uh-huh. Then we could use this L. Oh, it would be immediate. Do you want to extend this round? Just for shits and
giggles?
Yeah,
why not?
Why not? Okay, go ahead and fill it. It's 3 points at the end of the round, too. And then we immediately get 2 dice added to our thing.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm. Don't want to get the puzzle piece next. Yeah.
Still more fours. More fours.
Okay, this is going better than last time.
Yeah. Ooh, we got some good stuff. 5 and 4.
Let's use that. I think I want to keep on just filling in the hallway.
Okay. So that's the rolling the 4. We get one more from this.
Yeah, it's a freebie. So we do have another 5. So let's do these L shapes here to complete some stuff. So like here, the puzzle piece.
Oh, that gives us another. Yeah, that'll give us another freebie from the center too.
Uh-huh. Which I think just use it to keep on filling in the hallway, maybe.
Okay, free. So, 3 more. I'm gonna do some in a line. Like that.
Yeah. Oh, and you use 1 for that. So
but did we already get the 1 for the 4?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Do that one there. We'll completely surround another one. And we get another middle shape.
Okay, you want another 3?
Sure. Then, that's perfect, because if we get a 5, another 5.
Yeah.
We can do that there. Okay. I think this is excellent progress for approaching.
So we do want a 5 or a 6. 5 or 6.
That would be nice.
Or a 4. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6.
Always
4, 5, 6. Ooh.
5 and 3.
Not bad.
Let's do that and let's just fill that in.
I agree.
Now, yeah, because we can use our roll at the end of the round for shapes to fill this in, because that's considered paying for the ability. So our 3, where do we want to do this?
You want to extend our round? We can't this time, but...
No, but I think it's a good idea to start on it. Because if we roll a 1 or 2 here for our bonus ability, we could get an extension. Which I like that idea. It just, in either case...
So what do we need to get the extension? We need
a 1 or a 2.
That would be good.
Or actually a 6 would also.
Yeah.
Because this we can use as a L. 4. Well, we get a wild shape. Why don't we use... I kind of want to fill in more of these. Why don't we do a wild shape here?
Which one do you want?
A 2.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, because you rolled a 4.
Wait, how many of these am I? Just 2? Like that?
Yeah. Then we can use this for the shape because we're activating the ability.
Oh.
So we can use this for that.
So now we get 5 points and a wild shape.
Yeah, so I think...
What's the wild shape? What do you want?
Let's do another 5 for here. Mm-hmm. Or do you want to do an L? No, just do a 5 for.
5
yeah,
for.
We are going to get that hallway. It looked impossible at first glance, but as you can see, it's not if you have the right abilities. So one of the things I love about this Legacy campaign is it's like it rewards you for making good choices earlier on.
Well, they all do that. Jeez.
This one is especially like, because, you know, the last one I definitely felt, especially at the end, like, oh, I really wish I'd gotten certain abilities earlier. They really would have helped me. So this one, I think we did better on that. I still think we're probably going to have a middling score when we get to the end, but we'll see how the last map goes. Okay, so we use that. And so now it's on to the next round. So mark it off. Midnight has happened. It's midnight on the Peruvian Express. That's what the movie would be called. Oh! Jesus, don't do that. You're blowing out.
Sorry. I thought.
Jeez, and you hurt my ear also.
And I heard it. I just thought, I want to hear the screaming on the train.
Oh my God.
When they discover
another
body.
Thank you, Tim.
What
and I hope
say?
Rich didn't make you deaf. I hope you're not listening on, earbuds or something. Jeez.
All right.
Don't do that.
All right. He'll make me wear a pair of headphones and
hot mic.
Well, I covered my mouth, when I did it.
It was very piercing, and it was right in my ear.
You did it to me the other day.
It's not true.
It is true.
These are lies meant to
besmirch my character. It is true.
Next, you're going to be saying that I am like Xiomara.
You are like Xiomara.
I'm going to win, you mean?
No, you're both right out of a telenovela.
True.
All right. Gosh.
Battle.
Now my will to live
is quickly fading.
Yes. I was doing it for special effects.
Oh no, baby. Oh, my baby. My little performer gets so excited.
And I thought it was a good scream.
It was loud.
That they're supposed to be loud. Okay, whatever. What are we doing? Starting
it's a new
another
round. So you have to roll. You better roll that die. You better roll 4.
What happens if I don't? Well, I did, so we'll never
Good,
know.
Baby.
We'll never know.
Indeed. Okay, we can place 1 from the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why don't you do like a 2 or a 3 there? Because we're going to have to.
I'll just do the 3. It's always better to do more.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with that. And then we have a 4 and a 6. Do we want to use these to start filling in some of this action and get 3 wild shapes? I think we want wild shapes. Let's be efficient here. We could use this to complete that. Oh, wait, but we want to wait till we use some dice first. So why don't we use this shape here on the chainsaw? Because then we can get some more wild shapes. Oh, this isn't just shapes from the middle. This is wild shapes. That can be anything from the wheel. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Well then, let's complete this one with the L. Then we get 3 of any of these.
Well, we can't. With the L, this one is too long.
No, we use this and this one.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah, then we get 3 of any shapes we want. Okay, well, which shapes do you want? What do you want for breakfast? Do you want to just finish the haul?
Let's finish
Call
the
it a
hall.
day. Well, there's one. Then we'll have 2 more. Do you want to just maybe finish the pool of blood?
Do a 4.
Yeah, why not? So that's 2. Oh my god, if we get this whole map filled in, that would be awesome.
And plus, that gives us an extra because we just...
Yeah, a middle one. Well, let's do the last big one first.
Okay, the last big one.
Wherever you want.
We can finish this room almost.
Almost.
Want me to do
Yeah,
it?
and then you can just use the last wild space to fill it in. I'm cool with that, because 2.5. Well, sure, why not? We can work on filling in all these cabins now. And we still have plenty of time. Let's finish on, activating all these, too.
We have to get the dagger, which is... Oh, we already... Oh, that should...
We did get the dagger.
Yeah, that should have been circled.
We just forgot to circle it. It's fine. Okay. I do want to pay for this before the end, just to extend this a little bit, just, because. And we want to get these filled in for the 8 points each. That's going to be a big deal, because these rooms are all small potatoes.
We have all of our evidence, though. Yes,
we do.
Okay.
Good job.
And so now, what would you like? Just 4...
4s are always good. Extra shapes.
4, 5, 6.
So we've used most of our abilities to give us extra shapes. So, 4s.
3 and 1. Now, 3.
Let's see if these shapes will help us complete.
That one does. That one helps us right here.
Let's do it. Because then we get,
the 2 new dice.
2 old dice, but yeah.
They're new now.
Yeah, when you think about it, it's like you're adding two more actions to the total, so it's always good. Then about that 3. What about that 3? Do we want to work on... Let's work on these. Fill that shape in on one of those. Because again, think about each one of those is 8 points. That's worth multiples of these cabins.
Yeah.
So I think it would behoove us more to fill these in. And if we catch a couple of these, that's fine. But I'm not super worried about it. Okay, roll more 4s. And think about whether you do want to get one with a different number at the end.
6 and 2.
I feel like 4 is a very likely roll, though. You are getting at a decent amount. More so than the last one. Do you want to
probably fill in both these?
Do you want to just finish those?
Yes, for the 2.
And then why don't we use this one on the other one?
So that one's done.
Locked in.
And then we're going to use that on the other one?
I think so. Then in the last round, if you want, we can just, once we get these 2 filled in, decide if we want to try to do this or if you just want to complete more cabins after that. I mean, we could probably get both. We could probably get everything done in this one. That would be awesome. Perfect map. Perfect
3
game
and
on this
4.
map.
I like it.
Okay, so we get a middle shape. Do you want to use it on here? Do you want this? Or are you good with the 4? I don't think we really need that piece of evidence necessarily, but again, it's up to you. If you'd like to, if you're not feeling 4s.
We can take the 3 and finish this.
Oh, but what about the wild? What about the middle shape?
Well, we'll worry about that, but I'm just seeing that fits perfectly.
I mean, yeah, just take it then.
And that gives us 8 more points.
Here, why don't we just do the wild shape here and finish that water closet?
Yeah, I think...
Might as well be completionists here.
Well, that, and I feel like, are we on... No, we're not on the last round.
Yeah, we have plenty of time. We're doing great.
I noticed.
That first one, I felt like it was a lot, but it's just because we were chaining a lot.
I definitely feel like we should be able to finish both these rooms.
Unless, Tim, if you're watching, did we just forget to cross something out and give ourselves an extra
I
round?
know. I'm wondering.
I don't think we did.
If we did, then we're totally innocent.
Totally. I don't think we did, but, who knows. And we got a bunch of extensions, too. So
did we just do that one?
We have not done it yet.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to do it in maybe this cabin here? Or which the cabin that's worth the most points is this one. So maybe we want to work on that one.
Okay. I'm going to do...
Okay. Well, we got to roll one. No, because this is only the third one of these we've rolled, so... Unless we just forgot to do it at that
one.
Which is possible.
Crappy one. Although
no, we can use it here.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
We have to use it there. And that's not what I would have done, but okay. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Okay.
Well, we can get a 3 and then get another one of those.
I see now. I was like, wait, what? Okay, well, mark off the next one. If that was the end, oh, well, this still would have been a good place if this were actually the end. But we're just going to keep going. And if anything, this cheating will only get us an extra star. That's the only thing that's getting clubbed. If so. But I'm pretty sure this is only the end of the third round.
We're doing great. Okay.
Yeah, this one actually is not that bad.
No.
With the abilities. If we didn't have these abilities...
Then it would be bad.
Ooh.
A 5 and a 6.
Do you want to... Oh, you have particular plans there. Just fill in whatever. Why don't we try and fill in the shit?
This one?
Do we have things that will let us do that? Really?
Well, yeah.
Or... Okay.
That's that one.
Then, do you want to just use this for a middle shape, then?
Not necessarily. We could... Oh.
Otherwise, I think it would be less efficient to use that shape there. Unless you want to use it in a different room.
Well...
Like, that one's the one that's worth the most next points, because that's 6.5. So,
All right, let's do that one.
I'm down with the sickness. Yeah, we're going to be here past 4, because the last map takes... Well, you'll see.
Oh, it's a lot harder.
It's longer. It's about twice as long, yeah.
And that was the 6?
That was the 6, yes. So, 2 more rolls.
Okay.
Now let's just try to complete this just to, I don't know.
Have it.
And then you can decide if you feel you want it or not. Or we could just fill in the things.
Mm-hmm.
Up to you.
Mm-hmm. We didn't get it that time. I could do the 4 right across there.
How are we going to get more wild shapes?
I don't know.
Let's see, roll another 4.
What else?
I think... Ooh, yeah, I'm not sure that was a good idea, doing that there. Like that.
Maybe not.
But, I wish we had rerolls.
Oh, I could do it right down the middle. Then we'd have 2 and 2, but I have to roll.
That would require you rolling 2 4s though, because we don't have anything else.
I know.
That's gonna
or I
give us
could do
wilds.
4 across here.
I think that would be waste. Okay, let's decide now. Do you want that ability? Do you want to change from the 4? I think the 4, you're getting it well enough.
The other one that I seem to roll a lot is 6.
I would say 2 and 5 are the ones you roll most often.
No.
But, again, it's not that you're not rolling 4s statistically as often, so... I feel like I'd rather fill in some more rooms.
Okay.
So, these shapes aren't working really well for that.
No.
Right now.
I mean,
I think maybe the L, the small L in there.
In here?
And then maybe we will get 2 more 4s.
I think so.
And if not, oh well.
See,
I think we'll, because we got 16 from this and 10 from that. And then all our evidence. So I think we'll do fine.
Now that could be either the 6 or the 1.
Well, it would be the 1 because you used the L, right?
Well, that L.
Oh, yeah, true.
So it could be either one.
So you want to use the 4 for somewhere? I mean, I don't see that that's really going to help us much. Really. Oh, the other thing we could have done. Here's the thing. Middle.
Yeah.
That's really what we need right now. This middle shapes, anyway.
Just do it.
Mm-hmm. And hope we roll a 2 or 3 there. Then we can get a T there. And then just use the other one to fill that in. And we'll have those both filled in.
Okay.
Because we get one more roll at the end, too.
So
but that's not for filling in
the
main part of the map.
Looking for...
That's just for filling in that, which is kind of whatever at this point.
I'm looking for a 4, basically.
Unless you roll...
Or a 2 or a 3.
Unless you get a 3 or a 4 and did this here, then we might potentially use our final one.
Okay, 3, 4. Yeah. Shut the door. 2, 4.
You did get a 4, which gives us another middle shape. So why don't we just...
Finish this room?
Totes. And then I think we should use the 2. Finish that room.
Mm-hmm.
And...
Now we could do this shape here.
I don't think it's going to matter.
Well, we get one more roll, don't we?
But then you'd need 2 more.
No. I could do this shape. Boop, 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 boop.
Right. Because whatever we roll, we can always just take the middle and do it. Yeah. Fine. So you thinking you want that ability?
Well, maybe we're going to get it anyway.
I mean, I feel like we might as well. I don't think we're going to complete any of the other rooms, really.
No.
Well, we could have tried to get this and get another 2.1 points.
I don't know.
That might have been. But, whatever.
We get to re-roll, right? And we already took our extra thing for the 4.
You get another roll. To maybe complete that, I guess.
I mean,
I think it's better to have the option, and then once we read the flavor text on the next page, you can decide.
6. But it really doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter, because you can just take the middle there. Okay. That was pretty good. So rooms, we got 15. Plus, we're going to have to do some math. 1.2.
1.2.
2.5. 6.5. 7.5. And 4.2.
Jeez, let
plus
me get my
15.
Calculator. You want my calculator? It'll go faster.
Okay, 21.9. No, because you'd have to input it. Plus 15 is 36.9. And then how many pieces of evidence? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 30 there. And our ability bonuses give us 16 plus 10 is 26. Plus 6 is 32. Oh, wow. I think this is our highest score yet, because that's 96.9 Fahrenheit degrees. Actually, it's 98.9, but a little Suzanne Vega for you. Well, let's see how we did.
Oh,
Boom!
well, we got 3 stars.
Killed it. Absolutely killed it. So, yeah. One short of getting that one more. But that's okay.
But we got this.
Okay, get to boop, boop, boop. And we got all but 2 of the shapes on this puzzle.
Okay.
Okay. Woo!
Boop, 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 boop. All right, let's see what else we got. We got
should have got
this.
pretty much all of them.
We got this.
We literally haven't missed any of the pieces of evidence since like the first couple of chapters because we learned our lesson.
Yeah.
So we did great there.
Yes, we got them
Some
all.
of our scores on some of the levels could have been better, but I think we did really good on this aspect of it. Okay.
We definitely did. Here's what it says.
That is a big old key.
Thank you for your service, madame. I can't believe it was nothing more than a broken jar of strawberry jam. Was that in the first
Damn it,
one?
old lady.
Oh my God. Getting everybody all worried.
Remember, if it's bright red, it's not blood because blood oxidizes
And
when
turns
exposed to
kind of
oxygen.
brown.
Yes, it turns brown. Is it shit or is it blood? Why not both?
Ew.
That's old lady.
Ah. Well, our journey continues, and we will surely deliver you to your connecting flight.
Surely.
Shirley Airlines, yes. Barring any more mishaps, you'll be in Europe within the next 2 days.
Europe.
That's what it says. An odd thing, though, a hat box with your name on it was found in another carriage. I don't believe it was brought on with your belongings, and by the feel of it, the box doesn't contain a hat. A letter! Ada, you're taking your time, aren't you?
Come on, bitch. I had to take a train. I was in the middle of the Andes.
I mean, I know. Without an adversary, my plans lack excitement.
Oh.
So, here, take this key. It will open the door to my mansion. I've instructed the staff to take the next few days off. Here's the fun part. I know that whatever you do, it won't make the slightest bit of difference.
Bitch.
You may have invented the analytical engine, but Ada, I have perfected it. May history forget you.
Oh my God, she's a total telenovela villain. I swear to God. No, you know what she sounded more like? She sounded like a villain from a K-drama now. I know. May history forget you and all your ancestors' bones be ground to dust.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Now, what did we get from this? We got something.
Okay.
Oh, this piece 13A, where would it even go?
13A?
This thing. We unlocked it.
Do you want it?
That's what I'm saying. Where would it even go?
We'd have to. So, the way that it works here, you have 6 slots for your abilities. You'd have to paste it over one of those abilities.
Is any
Probably
of
that one. Because it's the same, basically.
Oh,
Just we
well.
get to change the number.
Let's do it all the numbers 1 through 6. And then we'll get it every
You
time.
wish. You wish. He's already got pretty juiced up abilities. I mean, it's up to you.
And then what's this gateway research thing here?
Why don't you
If
read?
you have gateway research, arrive at the mansion 1 hour earlier. Paste this time tracker in the appropriate space on the next
We get
level.
an extra round.
Ooh. Ooh.
For real.
Oh.
Oh, I'm going to explain that, which I hope you're ready. It's going to take us probably at least 40 to 50 minutes for the next one.
Oh, God.
If we push. So,
Oh, God.
Do you want it? Or you want to keep the 4? You don't care. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I don't think it really matters. But this is going to matter because
So I do cut this out, right?
we're cutting just this part out.
Oh, because that...
Because this is a 2-pager. Because Xiomara's mansion has 2 different levels. So we enter on this map, and then we're going to have to unlock this thing in the dining hall. to get down to this map and complete that one. So we have to complete 2 maps worth on this one.
That's why it takes longer.
Having that extra round is going to make it much more achievable. Thank you for that, Robin. Because when I got to the end of this particular map, at the end of when I did this campaign last time, people on stream may remember, wow, that was, God, you fought my island. Getting to the end of my island was bad. Like,
it was grueling.
That one is just like, I knew by like the last third that I was toast. And it was not fun.
It's never fun when you know you're going to lose, especially when you're playing a game and there's absolutely no way. It's not fun.
So where's our...
Anyway.
There.
Yeah, okay.
But we are going to get some other added edges, added starting bonuses for all our hard work. So it's going to be time to cash all that in. So why don't we, and I'm going to pull this zoom out so you guys maybe will be able to see stuff a little bit better, because there's a lot to this one.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so many abilities, so much stuff. You can start by reading this flavor text, which this is about to...
Over here. Xiomara's mansion. Well, I can't read it if it's... You're going to have to read it then. I can't read that from here.
Okay. Xiomara is physically wired into the mass brain, her own thoughts feeding its calculations. She speaks over an intercom
This is sounding
system.
like Elon Musk.
This is a very... She's a Bond villainess, for real. That's what the vibe
It's
here.
feeding... I mean, these narcissists, you know, that are, like, among us
The
now.
walls are vibrating.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh my
Ada
God.
touches the wallpaper. It's slimy, like the brain. The walls are pulsating. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay,
Whoa.
okay. Don't stay grossing me out.
A little cerebromancy here. So, you've heard of
Cerebromancy.
necromancy? Cerebromancy is brain magic, alchemy, I guess. Some cryptography there, and an enormous amount of data on every living person on Earth. It's too late, Ada. My mass brain has powered up, has been fed its algorithms, and will be working at full capacity soon. Every time somebody listens to the radio, opens a newspaper, or sends a telegram, the mass brain will calculate the tiniest of efforts needed to manipulate those thoughts. A slight change in tone, wording, or timing, and happiness turns to sadness, contentedness to dissatisfaction, pacifism to bloodthirsty rage. And I control all of that. I control everything. Look around you and know that your efforts are without consequence. When you know it's time to surrender, I'll be waiting right here. Whoa. Whoa. The horror! This was a 2-page level with abilities and the upper floor on the next page. Oh, I thought it was a basement. I guess it's upper floor.
It's upper floor.
Okay. Ensure you have both pages. To access the dining hall containing the mass brain and Xiomara, you will need to disable each sub-server. Then surround the mass brain and disable it to win. Your score still matters. You'll need to build a case against Xiomara if you truly wish to secure the safety of the world. So, in order, our final result of the campaign is based on the score we get in this level. However, We do have these. So if you read over here, let's read on. We get some starting things in addition to our regular.
Each evidence set on your character sheet permits you to adjust a die value by 1. Mm-hmm. You may use this ability multiple times on a die and for any purpose. Before beginning the level, cancel out boxes for sets you did not
Yeah, so let's
complete.
just black out the boxes for the ones that we know we don't have. We got basically all of them except for those 2. So just black out the last 2 boxes. And that's going to give us a lot of mitigation, which will help. Every little bit helps. Though having that extra round, that's the thing that I think is going to make the difference. Because last time it was just running out of time. Okay. So then we have the star, our star bonus.
Each set of stars on your character sheet permits you to place a shape from the middle of the shape wheel. Before beginning the level, cancel out boxes for sets you did not complete.
We did not complete. We have 7. So you have to black out all but 7. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We didn't get 9. So there should be 16 total.
Okay,
and we have 7.
Block out. Okay, so we have 7?
We have 7 total for that. So yeah, just continue what you were doing.
I'm blocking out.
Now, in the original version, how they had it is that each of these gave you like a free die roll to place a shape. But that was a little extra because I basically spent the first 30 minutes just rolling like 17 different, for 17 different shapes. And it was a lot. So
we only have 7 here, so I should
just shade out 2 more.
Okay.
That's still pretty good. I'm liking the mitigation more because, again, we're going to need to do a little studying about the whole servers and all that. So, first of all...
Oh my goodness.
To access the dining hall containing the mass brain in Xiomara, you will need to disable each sub-server. So I think we're entering on this map.
Mm-hmm. What are the sub-servers, though?
I think that's... so break the mass brain encryption algorithm to neutralize her plans. Can you read about the abilities there? They'll also help illuminate this. I think it's these sub-servers. These are the sub-servers that are connected by the red things. I'm pretty sure.
I would say that's probably right. This thing that looks like a piece of shrimp immediately lets you place 3 of these shapes.
Nice.
And same thing, I think that's a book. There's the book. And where's the shrimp thing? Right there. Yep.
There's extra text that Ada has helped out here that is a little blacked out, which is, again, due to the way the printer did this. So I think I can read them, but just continue reading about the abilities.
I can read some of them on this one. Okay, the wine bottle or the... Good God, what's
It doesn't matter what it is, just read the ability. Like, whatever. The icon is whatever. Just please. Making just please looks at me. If looks could kill.
Immediately shade 6 squares that are crossed by the cabling. Okay. And then the piece of pie and the test tube. Oh my gosh. Immediately place 4 shapes from the middle of the shape wheel. You need an odd number to pay for the test tube, and an even number to pay for the pie or cake. Maybe it looks like more. And then the shirt, immediately shade any 8 accessible squares, and you pay for it with doubles. To unlock, here's what you have to do to unlock the dining hall. It's all these kind of strange looking shapes. But we could kind of go around here.
I just have to surround them?
Yeah. You must... No,
deactivate
investigate. Them? I guess that means investigate means surround, right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All of those subservers. And then you get access to the dining hall. Play the correct dyads to gain access to the secure bomb shelter. Also, immediately place 3 shapes from the middle of the shape wheel.
Yeah, so here it says violin dyads. Use the violin ability to open the bomb shelter. So if we're in the bomb shelter here, we can use the violin thing to mark off there. So there's different ways to access that second map.
Do you get to access it twice? I don't understand why it says 4 is more than, and then there's 2 more.
It's dyad means 2 pairs, so you have to fill both of them.
I see.
And one is just pre-filled for you.
Well, 2 pairs, okay. All right.
Yeah, dyad means pair.
And then the the wine here. Take a breather and compose yourself. Roll and resolve an extra die at the end of a round, and use a single time.
Now, the other ways we can get in is the radio room trick door. Surround the wine glass evidence in wine cellar to access the radio room. So depending which way we want to enter is going to determine where we enter on this map. Okay? And once we enter on that map, we can't fill anything. I don't think we can fill. Oh, we can continue filling stuff here. We still have access to it. How you doing?
Good. I'm just stretching.
Yeah, I know. We just got to soldier through. Do you want a drink before we really...
I love to drink. What do you mean? Do you want it?
Okay, I'm going to finish explaining this to everyone while you go fix us some scotch, because I think we're going to need it. Or do you want to wait till the end?
It's just we have to go out to get food or something.
No, I have my borscht right there, a big old pot.
But I didn't get this crusty bread, and I didn't get...
Whatever. It's a hearty soup. It'll be nourishing.
But you love crusty bread.
It'll be nourishing. Well, we got to finish this first, so
right.
Decide if you need a drink or not.
Right at the moment, no. Because it'll make me too sleepy.
Okay, the other places we can enter...
Unless you want a drink, and then you can make one, and I'll go to the bathroom. Ah!
I'm trying to read it. God, I hate that it did this. Well, yeah, so if we surround the wine glass evidence in the wine cellar, that lets us access the radio room, which lets us surround this, so we can unlock that. How do we get to all this action again? Oh, the stairs. We can take the stairs.
Oh, okay.
So we have to surround the stairs, one of the stairs, to get to the upper level, I think is what it is. Which is different than how the original map works. Sorry, I was just trying to figure it out. And then secure entrance. Surround the cephalopod. That's what that is. It's
a cephalopod?
It's
sorry.
Always watching all these paleontology videos, so you think I would know. It's from the Cambrian. The creatures with the shells.
Okay.
They're really famous.
I know that's a very early... Oh, you mean the... Oh, yeah. Ammonite? No.
Yeah, it's the ammonite. A type of ammonite. And so then move through... passage covering squares in order to access the vault. Oh, so some of these, okay. So this is different than the other maps. So some of these, you're unlocked if you surround certain things. It allows you to access these secret rooms off to the side here. So like, there's some secret rooms here. Any rooms that have locked, those are ones that you're going to need to unlock evidence in adjoining rooms, basically, to be able to access them. Like this one, you need to surround the violin, and then you can access that. This one, you need to surround the wine bottle, or is it the wine glass? One of those to access that, etc., etc. Then in order to get up to here with all this, we need to get to some stairs. We surround some stairs. Okay, and then it explains the rest on here. Does it have stairs as an icon there?
No.
Anywhere?
No.
Okay, so I think those are just when we surround the stairs, then we can access the upper rooms, and it says where they lead to. This leads to the upper floor. Okay, cool.
Now these two are good ones. That and that, which, let's see, this, it must be on the bottom floor. And then,
so
that
the servers we need to get done. We have this one, this one,
there's one. Okay, there's one.
Mm-hmm.
And
gotta surround that, and that, and that.
Looking for this. Oh, and there's that.
And then this little thing, which in the original...
But this one, when you take a shape from the dice wheel, you place it twice. And you can use that ability 3 times. So that gives you 6 additional shapes.
Secure entrance. Surround the cephalopod. And then, so for this one, once we surround the cephalopod, what does it say for the cephalopod there?
You immediately place 3 of these shapes.
Okay, so this cephalopod here, if we want to gain access to this vault, which we need for that server, we have to then also fill in these dice values here. To gain access to that, I believe.
It's a lot.
I'm going to pull up the file real quick because this is really hard, the way this printed out, reading some of those. But, in either case, we know we need to fill some stuff in. So we have some starting
we're still
stuff.
on, even though that just went away. Yeah, we're still there.
Yeah, because I need to open this. So why don't you decide where we're putting the T-shape and our 7 squares that are not adjacent to evidence. We haven't accessed this yet, so we can only fill on this other map to start.
Now, are the stairs considered evidence? They're nowhere else here.
We need to surround them in order to access the other
know,
map.
and so I'm saying, can we surround those with our 7?
No, because I think they are technically considered... Oh, maybe they're not considered evidence. I think for the purposes of that ability, they would be considered evidence.
This is where we need Robin.
I will say there's a couple things that could use a little more clarification here and there.
That might be one.
But I'm just going to try to use my logical brain and say that that's the way that
I like using my...
should be.
My...
Your lizard brain? Reptilian brain?
Your feel-good brain. I feel good about things when I do that. Yeah.
Where? I need it under downloads.
You never see Buddy the lizard worrying about whether he's letting his blonde owner get fruit. He's never like, oh, gee, maybe I shouldn't take some so he can eat some. It's like, no.
Just decide where you're putting the tea. We need a multitask here because we're already over 2 hours in.
Oh, no. All right. Where can I put this tea? I could put it here in the library. I like libraries. But we could do it here. 1, 2, 3, and then it goes across. That's for 7 points, so that's not a bad room to get. What do you think of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or would you rather it be closer? It can't touch any evidence. So, yeah, I'm saying...
Let's use the T to start. The sooner we get access to the other map, the better.
I could do 1, 2, 3 there. But then it would touch.
No, the T.
The T looks identical to that.
Yeah, the T can be next to evidence.
Oh, it can?
There's just the single squares can't be.
All right, well then right next to here.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's get that surrounded quickly. So, because I'm just a little confused because in the original map you had to spend die just to get in through the door, and that's not the case with this. We just have to spend die to unlock these other rooms kind of one at a time. So I think the goal is to surround evidence so that we can unlock all the hidden rooms. So the rooms that are not hidden at the beginning, like I said, it's anything that doesn't have the little locked thing. So these are both locked. These are locked. Yeah, we haven't gained access to that map yet. So we're looking at this area first to start. Mm-hmm. And once we fill this in, we can start looking at that. And our goal also to break the mass brain, we have to fill all this in as well. It's a lot.
And we haven't even started on it yet.
I know, baby. That's what I was asking if you need a drink.
I don't need a drink. You know how I am.
Yeah, so last time I did the stream, that's why I did the stream dedicated just to Slash chapter. Check out what
just like my brain is like starting to...
I know. What do you want to do? Do you need some water? Would that help you? Do you need a little cookie?
I know, I have to...
Here, I'll get you...
No, I don't know.
I'll get you...
What kind of cookie?
A chocolate cookie.
Oh, yeah, those were good. Those did look good. I'll have the chocolate cookie. Maybe that'll...
Okay, just decide where we're putting our little 7 squares. It can't be adjacent to any of those icons. And you can't go into any locked rooms yet.
How many squares do I get?
7. Same as it's been.
Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was. And sorry guys, you're not going to be able to see our dice wheel for this last one. But you guys have been staring at it long enough. You know what's there.
Oh, now look how good that came out. Is that... Oh, because that's not...
Yeah.
I'm like, real. Dang, that's really cool.
I just went there so I could, like, read the things. I may need to refer to it here and there, but...
Oh, yeah, it's not as brightly colored on ours. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you guys can see all of the map. You don't need to see the dice wheel anymore. That's fine. Okay, well, knowing that we need to unlock some things quickly, we want to fill in rooms. I'm going to tell you, we need to beat at least 80. Okay, so...
And if we don't, the world ends because Xiomara.
So there's it's similar to, if you guys know, I'll explain, we'll read it when we get there, it'll be obvious, but it will have different scenarios based on the point threshold that you reached.
Oh, okay.
So it's as long as you get kind of a bare minimum, as long as we get I think at least 60 something, Xiomara will be vanquished, kind of. It's just kind of a level of how successful we are.
Well, he has to leave space.
It's a question of whether she's going to slip away into the unknown to come back another day, or whether we're actually going to lock that bitch up.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I couldn't tell with the chocolate in your mouth.
Or the words coming out of my lips.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you want to fill in? We want to fill in the recital room, or what?
Sure.
Well, we want the points, always.
Mm-hmm.
We want points, so I'll just go 1, maybe 2, maybe, I don't know, 3, 4. How about 5, 6, 7. We'll just work there. I don't know. We'll just get started. Because we got a lot of abilities here. Okay. So every time we roll a 4, okay, we get a middle shape. Every time we surround a piece of evidence, we get a middle shape. Is that it? Yeah, and then at the end of the round, we get an extra 1 to pay for stuff. So we already did this, we already did that. So, yeah. 4s and surrounding evidence. And unlocking rooms. 1 and 1. Eyes. Well, that's going to give us some L shapes. So I'll give you the pen. Or I can do this side now, because I know you have to reach.
Yeah, I have to reach.
And you're right-handed as well. Wait, you're left-handed.
Mm-mm.
No, you're right-handed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have the little kind of surroundy shape, so we could work on this violin dyads, because we have to pay for those. Those are expensive, so let's work on that. Then, so what's that ability for the dyad again?
Play the correct dyads to gain access to the secure bomb shelter. Also, immediately place 3 shapes from the middle of the shape wheel. So that you get access to the bomb shelter. Where is that?
It's here, the hat. This is like really...
Remember.
Very crooked.
Never throw a hat on the bed.
Okay.
It's bad luck.
What does the book let us do? Let's just take one of these 3 shapes. How about the kitchen, too? Let's get the cephalopods around it, because then we have to pay for, I think, these little cephalopod. Yeah, we have to surround the cephalopod and then move through the passage, completing squares in order to access the vault. So we have to do 6 first, then 5, then 4, then 3. Okay, that's going to be a lot. So why don't we get this guy surrounded, too? Whoop. Okay, those are gonna go there. And I'll do this off to the side. They can't see it anyway. Okay, there was 2. So it's time for Lizzie's to roll my roller. And once we access that, you'll be in charge of doing the pen on the other map.
Okay. 2 and 6.
Oh. Okay, we haven't unlocked any evidence yet. We should work on that. I'm thinking I'm going to use... I got access to the 4, so I'm going to do that there, I think. And get our violin surrounded, so you can circle the violin. And then we get a middle shape, which I'm thinking just surrounding the cephalopod.
Okay.
And that will give us a middle shape, which... Okay, what else do I want to surround next? What's the wine?
Boy, I do want to...
I don't have access to the wine cellar yet. How do I get access to the wine cellar? I have to completely search the library or north hallway to find... I have to have the other thing open. It's annoying. Completely search the library or north hallway to find the hidden door to the wine cellar. So where's the north hallway? Here? Okay, allegedly there's a hidden door I'm supposed to discover. Or the library. Where's the library?
This is blue.
Oh, that's big. So probably we want to do the north hallway then.
If those are the choices.
I could use the 6 to start paying for that.
Yeah.
And the 2... Oh, we never did these. Is that at the start? Or can I use them whenever?
Each set of I think it's whenever.
No, before beginning the level, cancel up. Oh, it's whenever. We may want to save those for once we get down to the wire.
So that gives us 7 additional.
So I have an L or a T shape. So should I do it here, maybe? On the north hallway? And try to get access to the wine cellar? Which, once I get access to the wine cellar, then I will be able to get access to the radio room after that, which has one of the servers we need to surround. There's, like, rooms within rooms, because, of course, she's a Bond villain. So we're, like, in a labyrinth here. Oh, this is going too fast, though. Are there abilities that let us extend the round?
Yes, the hat. Move up to 3 dice from the used pile to the reserve pile.
What do I need to pay for that? It's immediate. Once I discover it, I have it. How many do I get to move?
3.
Okay. Well, let's hope we get it on this roll. I need you to roll a 6 or 1. Okay, good. Good. Thank you, baby. I love you so much. Because we can surround the hat. Oh, this map is a lot. Okay, let's surround the hat. And now we can move 3. You want to just do it? We might as well just do it immediately.
Okay.
Okay, so we got that. Let's just say I used the... Let's just say I used the... How do I get access to the bomb shelter again? Use the violin dyad to open the bomb shelter. Can you read the violin dyad again? Oh, that just lets me... I just have to pay for both those, right? So... I need something less than a 4, or let's say I use the 1. I'm going to use the 6 here, so then I just need something that's less than 6 there. And you get to roll 1 to help us pay for something, which basically, as long as you don't roll 6, we could use it to pay for that violin dyad. Okay, or either of these really. We have to pay for both still. So we still need 1 more. Oh, but we still have 2 because we extended. So round 1 isn't over yet, folks. Round 1 of 6.
Didn't we have 3 dice? And that rolling for the 1, was that just rolling one of the 3? Is that what, or was that supposed to be?
You're right. I skipped a step. So just roll these 2. We still have 1 after this. 1 and 1. Well, we're going to take 1 and gain access to this bomb shelter here.
Okay.
Which... Oh, yeah, because I wasn't supposed to surround that hat. Because I hadn't unlocked the bomb shelter yet. Whoops! Well, let's just say I did it now. Oh my god. Lordy Lee, what else did you roll?
A 1. Unfortunately.
A 1 and a 1?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just say I had used this now. I'm retconning slightly.
Oh, you could have done this.
What?
You could have paid for the...
No, I'm retconning slightly. So let's say I hadn't filled this out yet, and I'm filling it out now. So let's say previously I had used that other one to fill here. So I'm just retconning slightly. So that'll make us copacetic on that.
But now
then
we've surrounded
I still
that,
have
so
one. No, because I'm retconning. Yeah, so we still have a wild shape to place. Yeah, or a middle shape to place. No, we don't have a die to use. We only have a middle shape to place.
But we don't get to circle that
from the retcon. I'm not doing the one yet. We need to do the middle shape first. I know you're getting confused and you're fading.
I'm not.
Because I had to retcon that.
No,
okay, I'm just going to put the shape here. Okay, now the one. Where do you want to use the one?
So, like the L shape?
Yeah, it's either of the L shapes. And then we also have the kind of little, like, L shape. The little S shape as well. Which may be useful somewhere. I don't know.
Like the L shape here. Don't we have to be able
well, yeah, if I surround these stairs here, that will also take us... the entrance hall will take us into... It just says this leads to the upper floor. I assume the mezzanine.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to surround... Oh, we want to fill the north hallway too, so that we can gain access to the wine cellar as well. Let's not forget about that. But I don't think either of those shapes is really helpful there, actually. What about the guest bedroom? You want to start filling server, or...
Well, we do have to get each of these. That's...
True.
Is that one of them? No. That's not one of them.
It isn't? No, isn't it this one?
Mm-mm. Oh, I guess you're right. That is that one.
Yeah, let's just start surrounding it. Whatever. This is still technically the first round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you get to roll another die. Sorry, I had to retcon that one thing. I know that was a little like, what? But it's copacetic.
What do I want?
A 4. You haven't rolled any 4s yet. Maybe we should have changed the number. Okay, 3. I think this will be useful because I could do it here and surround that.
Okay.
Which will give me another middle shape, but that's surrounded. Okay, we got one of the 7 that we need. You know, you just need slightly more than one per round. Some of them we have
to get upstairs to get like that.
I need to fill in the north hallway, so I'm going to use my 4 shape here to work on that so we can get to that wine cellar, because then when you get to the wine cellar, surround the wine in order to get into the radio room, which has another server. So that's that. And you already rolled we already rolled the thing to pay for something. That was the part that we skipped. So, okay, you can mark off the first hour.
Which was the bonus hour. That's not a
bad start, I think. So we shall see. There's a bunch of other abilities I haven't even... Oh, 4 gives us another one from the middle. So why don't we just have that be this one? I want to get up to the second floor quickly so you can start filling things in. I want Lizzie's to have things to do.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing that, what else do we want to fill in? We want to get in there. I want to get some wands. What abilities let me get shapes from the middle, or wild shapes, or
these? Wait, didn't we circle that?
Hey, didn't we pay for this? Did we get these? What did we get? 3 shapes from the middle of the shape wheel?
No,
we didn't. We never took that. Okay.
No, and this, it looks different than that.
I think it's that one. Or which one? That one or that one?
No, this one.
That one. There's that one.
No.
There's that one.
No, that's the one you just did. This one also has...
There's some shapes in here. So under the breaking the algorithm, those are different shapes as well.
That's it right there.
We have to completely surround the mass brain before we can even start working on that. Which means in order to get into the dining hall, we have to surround all these first. What's wrong, baby?
I just want a break.
Okay, so I'm going to give Rich a break while I continue, guys.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because he's having a hard time. Which is fair. Because
he was resting before I came.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I did take a nap. Okay, and it's going to take a while on this one. I'm sorry, Rich is trying to mouth things at me, and I'm not sure what he's trying to say. Oh. Lizzie's have to take a poo. Okay, well, I'm going to try to figure out how much I can unlock, so, for Lizzie's here. So, when you take a shape from the dice wheel, place it twice. Okay, I need to get all these servers around. I need to get all the rooms unlocked first. That's my main goal. Okay, what about the cephalopod? I still have this 1 and this 4 to place. And I got to work on unlocking that one. We did get in here, so that's fine. I don't really have anything else I need to worry about in the bomb shelter, I think. She even has a little note. I'm like, is it really worth making my way into here? Well, just for the hat, I guess. Because that hat ability gave me an extension. Okay. We want to get into the mezzanine, probably. Oh, we didn't place our 3 shapes from the dyads. That's what it was. So let's do 1. Let's do 2, which will unlock the wine cellar. Cool. And then I have gotten access to my mezzanine there. On this second map, what else is locked up? Okay, I have to surround any ground floor staircase to access the upper floor. Okay, we did that. So we've unlocked the second page. Cool. We still have another wild shape to place before I even use those other dice. And I don't have to do this sequentially. I don't have to work my way across. I could just start surrounding something if I wanted to. I think we want to get these things surrounded. Why don't I just do... I'm going to do this here. Because then I have a 1 that I can use. Or actually, I'm going to use a 4. I got a 4 for my big ol' L shape here. Which means I got that baby surrounded. Where are you? That's this one. Okay. Got 2 out of the 7. Now for my wine cellar, I need to surround the wine glass. Which, it's an interesting little catty corner. What does the wine bottle do? Immediately shades 6 squares that are crossed by cabling. It's not a bad ability, but I think that's going to be maybe a little better later. How do I... So in order to get into that dining hall, right, I have to unblock all these servers. Let me get into the vault over here for my cephalopod. So... I'm here in the library. What's all that stuff do? When you take a shape from the dice wheel, place it twice. Use this ability 3 times. That's pretty good. So I think I have another little comb shape. So I can start trying to surround that. Oh! But my dice roller's gone. My beautiful dice roller. It's a day. It's a day. Well-deserved break. Thanks, Tim. Tim says you deserve that break. He went, Yeah, this last map is something else. Let me tell you, Tim. But... 5 and 2. I really want some 4s. You know? But I can use the 5 to keep on paying for that. Putting the cookies over there. Sorry, I was casting a huge shadow. Now, working my way so I can unlock that vault. And the 2, you still have these. Oh, I have mitigation I can use. I should probably be using it because I have a lot of it, you know? So why don't we use, I can do plus or minus 1. I could use 2 of them to make this a 4 and work on unlocking my vault. Maybe we do need to get some of this action surrounded. Could I use the 2 to pay for something? I think I need to unlock some more evidence. Oh. This wine glass gives me 1 extra roll at the end of a round, in addition to the one we get from our ability, but that one is only for... purposes of paying for things. That one I could use for anything using the wine glass. So, and I needed to get the wine glass surrounded to get into the radio room. So yeah, I have a little T shape I can use there, I think. So, you know, you're going for this campaign. Things are going great. And then there's just a little bit of a jump in complexity in this last map because it's a 2-for map. So, which, Tim, you watched this last time, so you remember. This is very different. Well, as aspects of it are different. I like not having to, like, wait so long just to get into the mansion. This seems a little more balanced. But we got the wine glass, so if we want to use that at the end of the round, we can. I may save it. That extra die roll will be maybe useful at the end. So I use that too. And now we have unlocked our radio room, so we can start surrounding that action, and that's just another one towards unlocking the dining room with the mass brain here. That doesn't look like a brain. I wish he'd made it look like actual, like, whoa brain. You know, and then Ziamara's body, like, dangling from it, you know. 6 and 2. Still not rolling 4s. That's unfortunate. And I should try to be... I'll wait for Rich. He can start surrounding all that on his own. I'm going to work on the first floor over here is what I'm going to do. And I unlock this. And I'm thinking I should just work on... Let's get that mass brain unlocked ASAP. And could we use the 2 to pay for anything? I haven't unlocked enough of these things. So I just want to unlock all the rooms first, and then we can start worrying about all the evidence. I just need to unlock the vault, and the second floor is unlocked for Rich. I accomplished that while you were gone. Good. So you'll be able to do stuff there. Yeah, let's make sure we plug that back in. Otherwise it will die. It's happened before.
Mm-hmm.
What's the wine bottle? Let me do again. Shade in 6 squares across the cabling. I still need to... Can you fit?
Yeah, you can.
Here, I'll let you use one of these shapes for the second floor.
Yeah?
Now that we have access to it.
We
went from too bright and reflective in Peru to now we're shady in Ziamara's basement.
Okay, so I can do that shape conceivably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we want to surround all the servers so we can access that mass brain room, because then we have to do this whole mini puzzle after.
Is that what you're working on right now?
I have been working on unlocking the room so I can access all the servers on the first floor. So,
all right.
We do have these to place wild shapes we want. We also have these for plus or minus 1 to your value. So if you don't like that,
well, I could do like that shape and get started here. This is one of them. Oh, wait, no. I thought it was. Oh, yeah, there it is. See?
The big L would be better for that, though.
It would be.
Why don't you use one of our free shapes for the big L to start surrounding that?
Okay.
And then you can use the T shape to then completely surround it on the top. I like being able to use the shapes. See, in the OG version, you had to use them all at the beginning. I like being able to spread them throughout. It's a little more strategic. So there's that. And
okay, so then that included the one, and then the T shape
to completely surround it.
Okay.
And why don't you use the extended T shape? Because the more squares, the better. Because the more rooms we can fill in. I'm not even concerned about filling the rooms yet, but we should be concerned about it.
All right, well, we got this server then surrounded.
Cool. Okay, you get to roll to pay for something, which could be my cephalopod here.
No, you gotta have... why, do you already have... No, it's gotta be doubles for the cephalopod.
Oh, I've already been adding to that. Whoops. Well... I'm going to have to wreck on that one, too. Here, just roll. Just roll. Oh, my God.
4. Well,
okay, well, we get
good.
A middle shape, and I'm going to use that middle shape here so that we can surround that one. And then at some point, I'm just going to, before I continue this, we're just going to need to pay for the cephalopod, is all. Okay, well, you can mark off the next hour, round 3. It's not going awful. I want to get a little more done. I want to get all these rooms unlocked by the end of this round, at the very least. And the closer we can get to unlocking the mass brain would be good, too. We just need 3 more. 2 and 4. Well, 4 gives you another middle shape. Which
This is another one we have to unlock.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be 1, 2, 3. What is? Oh, the middle shape. It's the middle shapes, right, that we're unlocking. I mean, you could just start it and do 1, 2, 3.
I think that. No, hand me the pen. I have a different idea. I want to make sure we get some rooms completed here. So why don't we go 1, 2, 3? Make sure we get the recital room. We want to get at least 1 or 2 done by the end of this round, I think.
Okay.
So that was from what?
That was
the middle
that,
shape.
That was the middle shape that you just drew in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because we rolled. Why did we get a middle shape? Did we just circle something? Wait, why did we get a middle shape?
Oh, the thing you rolled was a.
I see a 2 and a 6. Was that it?
I don't know.
Oh shit!
I don't know.
We probably should have taken a break before starting this one.
Okay, soldier for.
I know, but we're messing.
What
up,
did you roll
obviously.
at the end of this last round?
I don't know. We can't.
Did we just pay for something? Okay, well, let's just say I used one of these for that. That's what happened. I used it for the middle.
Okay.
Whatever. So then we'll use the 6 for something. Here, why don't you use it to start surrounding that thing in the study? Whatever.
Like the big one.
L.
Yeah.
You want to cover as much terrain as you can. What are the evidence that let us get shapes from the middle again? So those are the ones we need.
The shape from the middle it's these. I mean, they're difficult. They're like mandalas that are kind of hard to describe.
That's from in here. So we got to get the brain unlocked first. Okay, let's get these servers surrounded. And I need to get this vault unlocked in order for us to do that. So I still need to pay doubles for the cephalopod. So you know what we're going to do? Just write in a 6 on the cephalopod. You're rolling a lot of 6s, so.
Okay.
I didn't place these in the right place anyway. That's part of it.
Oh, shoot. Somebody's brain is malfunctioning.
What lets us extend? Do we have any more extensions? Just the wine glass gives us extra. Wait, what was the one that gave us extensions? The hat, I think. Is there anything else?
That's just, yeah.
There's things that lets us place extra shapes.
Accessible squares.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. When you take a shape from the dice wheel, place it twice. Use this ability 3 times. So we want that and that.
Mm-hmm. I think those are both in the center, though. Oh, no, wait. One's here, and the other one was like... where was the other one?
It's like a little grate looking thing.
It's right there.
Okay, we need to get that surrounded then.
So. Ooh. Oh. Oh my. 2 and 6.
You're not. Okay, but I'm using the 6 just to pay for that. So I'm retconning that. So that's all copacetic. We need to use this 2 to get this surrounded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll just use that L shape. So where's that ability? Here. And we need what? Is that 2 consecutive?
2 consecutive.
One value that's higher than another value. Okay.
All it says, they don't even have to be consecutive because they could be like 2 and 4.
Do you want to use the 2 to be one of those? Or do you want to use the 2 to try to surround something else?
Well, I can finish this one.
Okay, go for it.
Right? Yeah.
I think so. You could use... Oh, is that L going to help? Yeah, you could use the L.
I'll just do it here.
Yeah. That's good. That one's nice and big. We're not doing like the diagonal shading. We're just doing...
It's because of the way I feel right now.
I know. I'm right there with you, boo.
Okay, so that's this one.
Okay, we only need 2 more. Actually, we're doing okay. Okay. Well, and you used the 2. That's what that was. Okay, we need to get stuff that lets us play shapes. So when you pay for something, or you need to roll 4.
4.
You haven't. We've rolled 1 or 2 4s. But...
Yeah, there's a 4.
Cool. So we get a middle shape, which we should probably use to surround something if we can.
Well, this is another thing that would let us do the not the
what is the
play the dice twice. Like, did you already? Oh, we need to finish.
I can't use the middle shape for that. But where can we use the middle shape?
Oh, the middle shape. Well,
or we could use this 5 and this 4 to just pay for this, and that
I'm kind of thinking that. And then we get 3 more dice, right?
Well, you get we get 3 chances to basically like clone some shapes. So we have 3 chances to basically double. So when we take a shape from a shape wheel, we can check that off and place it in 2 spots instead of just taking 1.
All right. Well, I don't know if that's what we want, but maybe we need to...
I think that is what we want. Right?
Did we ever take these?
What?
These shapes?
Nope. Okay, immediately place. Maybe I didn't need to do that to start working on this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this 4 to continue working on getting access to the vault. Okay. I don't think I think I just needed to surround the cephalopod to start working on it. So I think I did do it right. Okay. So, yeah, that's all fine. Yeah, but let's place those 2 shapes first. Just remember we have access to that, and we still have the 5
these
over
shapes, we get to place 3 of them. 3 of these. 3 of the 4.
So we need to get some stuff surrounded there, buddy.
Yeah.
Here, I still don't have access to this, and I think I've surrounded all the other things. So you try to surround the rest. They're all on your level.
The
last 2
are on my level. And I'm using... Which shapes?
You're using 3 of these shapes.
These shapes. Okay. Well, let's see. I could do... Let's see. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this one.
Okay.
That's 1 of them, and now 2 more, right? Mm-hmm. So I could do... I could do 1, 2, 3, and then do...
You could do...
a T there, and then it's surrounded. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go for it.
And then this. Now, every time do we still get things every time we surround evidence?
Have we been doing that?
No.
Okay, let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
We were at the beginning, but let's just take 6 right now.
All right. So should we do we have to start on? Do we have to go up here on the?
We don't need to. It's just if you want those 2 points. I don't think that's the fish we need to fry right now.
Okay. How many of them do we get?
We definitely took one when...
Did we?
I don't know if we have been taking them.
I don't know.
Let's just take how many have we surrounded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's just take 11.
I like that. Should we surround this thing and we get... What do we get for that? Oh, that's another one of these. When you take a shape from the dice wheel, place it twice and use this ability 3 times.
Let's retcon our middle
this.
shapes first, please. Because we have to take a whole bunch of those. So.
Is that what we're taking?
Yes, can we retcon that first to make sure we're copacetic there?
All right, well, what do we need to get down here?
I think we were forgetting to do it. We might have not forgotten in the first couple rounds, but...
You want me to surround that thing?
We need to get this surrounded.
This thing. I'm trying to think.
Which is in the vault, so you can't help me there. So just surround whatever... I don't know, surround this. And that.
Okay, so I get how many shapes? 1, 2. This is one shape.
I think we might have done the first several, so let's just say it's 6 and call it square.
So here's
2. And then we would get another one.
You want me to do this too?
Yeah. That's 3.
4.
That's 4.
5. And I'm going to do this extra one.
And then we still have 3 more. Oh, 2 more.
And we circled that.
Here. Before you... Let's use one here. I think we have at least 2 more. Because we did a little bit of retconning. 2 there. Just because I want to get this filled in here. Oh,
wow.
Indeed. I still need to unlock the vault. What else is going to need to happen? That's the only thing we have left to unlock. Here, I'll just do a 3 for a little mini L there. Whatever.
Okay,
let's call that square on any ones we miss. Let's remember, every time we surround a piece of evidence, we get a middle shape. Every time we roll a 4.
Did you take that one?
Every time.
Did you just take that one?
We would still have to pay for it.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let's make sure we have everything. Do we have everything circled that we need to have circled? I think so. Yeah.
Did we use this? We haven't used this.
No, save it for the end. It gives you basically an extra die roll.
Okay.
At the end of a round, so it might be useful at the end. We still have the 5 over here. Let's not forget about that. Jeez.
And then we can do this. Start doing this when you take a shape from the dice wheel.
Okay. Well, I'm taking a 5 here.
Twice.
And let's decide where else we want to place a 5er. Or you want to just place a 4er there. We might as well just work on filling stuff up.
Yeah.
Because we still need points. Or where else would a 5er be?
Here you go 4 there.
Yeah, let's just lock that one in. 6 points, whatever. Okay, so we used one of those, so check that off. Let's save that for really good coverage.
Okay.
Because we haven't gotten this surrounded yet?
No.
Where's that?
Oh, no, we did get that one surrounded.
Oh, well, then that's another wild middle shape we missed. So where do you want to take that other middle shape?
Are we going to do any of this just to surround it?
Oh, yeah, let's get started on that. Yeah.
So.
Go for it.
Okay. Okay.
Because this is about to be the end of round 3, so we're rolling to potentially pay for something.
Or get a 4.
Or get a 4. 2. So can we use that to pay for something?
This.
Then we immediately shade 6 squares that are crossed by the cabling. That might be good here. Or do you need to surround anything else in here? We get there. That's just filling stuff in. What else?
Everything is filled in. On
what else could we use it for?
2.
Anything good? Why don't we use it on here?
You mean... Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Then we just need a value higher than a 2 to be able to activate that ability.
Okay.
Okay, don't forget to mark off the next hour. Round 4. We need to get this brain unlocked. We got to start working on that cipher.
I know.
6 and 1. You're really... I knew... Okay, at the end of the last one, we should have taken that thing and written in 6 instead of 5. You're rolling more 6s.
I know.
Oh, well, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Now, do we just want to use the 6 to get this, and then we'll have more doubles we can use? I mean, that's sounding good to me.
Okay.
I want to be more efficient here and use these, activate all these abilities. And don't forget, we have wild shapes we can use from here, and we have mitigation we're not using from here that we could also use. Which, I'm thinking of using that just to open up the vault here. But...
Maybe.
What else do we have?
We have a 1, right?
What's these abilities? Immediately place 4 shapes from the middle of the shape wheel. Oh, those are good. Should we get those surrounded then? I'm gonna surround this file. We need to get all that action going as well. So that was that. I could use one of those to do another one. So where's the pie? Oh, we got the pie surrounded.
We did? Oh, wow.
Okay, but I want to use that shape again somewhere. Maybe I don't want to use that shape again.
Which shape did you use?
I used this one. The little...
The L or U.
The U. I did it as a U, but I think I could do my second one as just the L.
Oh, you could. They don't have to... It's the same thing. Mm-hmm. Same opportunities.
Mm-hmm. What's the book do?
The book lets you place 3 of these shapes. Which was good.
Yeah. Okay.
So do we have to... This is Zeomara's...
I need to get into the vault and get this surrounded, and then we'll have it unlocked, and then we can start working on this.
Do you have to unlock this before you can even get in there?
You have to unlock this before you can start working on this.
Okay.
Which is...
But you have to get this
If we don't complete this, we'll lose.
Shit. Well, we're halfway there, so we better...
Indeed, we're slightly more than halfway, so I'm going to use the mitigation that we have to get into the vault.
Yep.
I have
to. What do you need to get into the vault? You just have to
3.
surround that thing?
I need a 3. Okay, cool. I'm using the 3. There. Now that's unlocked. Could we use this too to pay for something? Do we want to do that? Immediately place 4 shapes from the middle of the dice wheel. Shape wheel.
You could.
One could do such things. I think... Yeah, I am going to use the 2 here. So that I can get this guy surrounded. We've unlocked the dining hall. Okay. And now, picture it. Sicily, 1924. Xiomara hooked up I guess I should say Mexico City, 1901.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Xiomara, hooked up to the brain. It's going whoa, 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 whoa. Her body pulsating with the knowledge of every living human on Earth.
Wow.
It's crazy.
It's a lot of orgasms to take in. All at once.
Okay, how many do I get to place? Oh, that was one. So I get to place 3 more. Okay, let's get started on those then.
Might as well.
Okay, so... Oh, those abilities down here do what?
Immediately place...
Here's 2.
No, it says at any time, place one shape from the middle of the shape wheel.
There's 3. I think I can... I don't have to go from left to right. I think I can just do these however the heck I want. I'm going to need to get that one surrounded. I think I just have to fill this all in. So those are the ones I got from this.
Mm-hmm. Last one from this, from the...
Oh, sorry. I need to surround this first before I can do that, right?
Oh, no. You said you had to... Oh, shoot.
Oh, my God. Just roll. Oh my God! This is why
5 and a 1
to get it done before the game of Monday.
This is as bad as when I used to watch Get Smart when I was a kid, and it's like, wow, how did Control ever contain chaos when they were so bumbling?
Using the 5 there.
How can we go up against this evil genius Xiomara, and we're just like. We're like Maxwell Smart at this point.
I don't know, but we're just gonna have to assume quite a bit of retconning in order to make this work.
But we're gonna win nevertheless.
Here, I'm gonna use some mitigation to turn this 1 into a 2, so I can use this and immediately shade 6 squares. I guess we want to do that somewhere where we think we can fill stuff in. So. I'll go along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that was that. You get to roll 1 for us to be able to pay for something.
What do we want?
I don't know, something that would let me surround this so I can make that copacetic because I already went ahead and did this. Let's just make sure we don't use those abilities until I surround the brain, and it'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine. Sorry, Robin.
We're really messing
the
up.
The first 2 really took it out of us.
1. I don't even like the 1.
The 1? What is that last one? We haven't surrounded that yet.
Haven't done that. Or the bottle. Did we do the bottle? Bottle is not surrounded now.
I don't think that gets us anything.
Wow. Okay, well then I'll just re-roll it again. We've cheated this much.
No, we have this. We can change it to whatever we want.
Oh, let's just change it to whatever we want.
What do we want for breakfast?
What do we want? When do we want it? Now.
I don't think we have anything to pay for right now.
We don't. Because we need to surround some more stuff first.
We do need to surround some more stuff first. However, we can use these at any time. So I'm going to use that to just get this surrounded. And we're just going to make that all kind of copacetic. Oh, let me use another one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's surrounded.
Okay.
Then you can use the 1. There. Okay, immediately place 4 shapes from the middle of the shape wheel. Well, let's just assume I was doing that here now. But I'm going to do it again for places that were not here because I did not have access to it before. So just sort of moving things in time around. Okay, where do we want to place these middle shapes? What do we need?
Are we trying to fill in this?
Oh, we are, but we're assuming these are things I placed earlier when I did that.
I know.
So let's just fill some things in. Let's just go 1, 2. How many do I get?
From what? From
3 or 4. 4.
From which thing?
Okay, I'll do one more here. It was 4. And I'll just take another one there. It was from paying for that. Is 4.
Okay.
Okay, that's that round. That's that round. So
2 more rounds. We still have to do this.
Oh, I didn't completely surround it. Oh well, whatever. Let's just say I did that. And that I used one of these to do it. Okay?
Okay.
You good with that? This is a mess. Oh, whatever. It's fine.
Now, was I supposed to...
It's fine.
Did we just finish? Or are we just starting?
We're starting round 5.
Okay.
We still have 2.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry, Robin David. Oh, this is... Oh. 2 and 2? What does that get us?
Nothing.
Now, if we had doubles...
If we had that...
Here, why don't I can do these, use these at any point. We want the book. So why don't I just say I used a shape to go 1, 2, 3. And let's just say I used another shape to do that. And then we would have the book. Where's the book? You need doubles for that?
I did roll.
You want to use the doubles?
Yeah.
Okay. Then,
now,
do you want to use them on here?
Yeah.
Because now we're all copacetic with the brain there. So, what are my shapes I have here?
The pretty much all the good ones.
Most of the good ones. I need a L there to get that surrounded. Oh, what is this ability here?
At any time, place one shape from the middle of the shape wheel.
That's nice. Oh, we still have these to do our doubles.
Yes, we do.
But that's from the shape wheel, not from this. But let's not forget about that.
Okay.
Because the L's, if I could do an L here and an L here, that would be nice. So why don't we do...
It's these shapes.
The 3s. Yeah. Why don't we do one here? So that'll be 1. How many do I get?
3.
I'll do 2 there. And then I have one more. What seems good? Oh, the T. What's the T? Okay, this is feeling more possible now. And we use those 2s. Okay. I think we're okay. Just remembering that we have that mitigation. Don't forget we have the thing with the 2 first. That's really powerful.
I know. And
we just need to make sure we fill in some rooms too, but I want to get the cipher done first. 3 and 1.
Unless we change.
I want the... Yeah, I'm going to change the 3 to a 4. So that I can get the L shape here. And we're going to use one of these. That's the one that lets me double it, right? Then I can do that here. And we circled that. So now we have access to that power, which is what again?
Another one-time shape from the middle of the shape wheel.
And then, because there's like a weird little things there. That was my 3.
Well,
I have a 1. Can the 1... Do I need the 1 to pay for anything? Oh, I need to surround the bottle. So why don't I use my L to surround that? Is that the last piece of evidence? Do we got them all yet?
Now we get an extra one from the middle because you just...
Thank you for that. So it's going to be this little one here because there's a gap here in here. So I need one more wild shape. There to neutralize Xiomara's plans. Not necessarily defeat her, but like just neutralize her plans. Which is good because we're coming up on the last round. Okay, I'm feeling better. I do like this map better, even though we had to do a lot of mulligans. But it's all kind of copacetic, I think.
Oh no, more snake eyes.
Do we need doubles to pay for something though?
A double.
We didn't get the shirt.
It doesn't. Yeah.
We could use the one for the bottle though.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just do it. And what rooms do you think we could complete using this? Most likely, maybe this one.
That one.
And definitely the vault. What about on here? You got anything you want to do some shading on?
I mean, this one or that one we could do. Wow. How many do we
Let
get?
me do one.
1, 2, 3, 4,
here.
5, 6. Woo.
Let me do 2. Oh, I don't want to do one there. That was 1, 2. How about some 3, 4, 5? How many is it?
6 shapes. 6 squares.
I'll try and fill in the soft hallway. We need to fill in some more rooms anyway. Then this one, can we use that for anything else? Or do you want to mitigate it and maybe I could surround the shirt?
Yep, mitigate it.
Okay, I need, I think 2. We got lots of mitigation. We should use it. Like we earned it.
I know.
Was this from the stars? No, that was from all the evidence we surrounded. So yeah, let's use what we earned. Spent all this time earning that. So yeah, I can surround this, which gives us another middle shape. Which
you can.
Oh yeah, we cracked her algorithm. Okay, we successfully neutralized it, which I did not manage in the last one. And we did it with still a round to spare. And even if we hadn't had the round to spare, we still wouldn't have been able to at least get that done. So let's see how juiced up we can get this score. So let's roll for...
Is this the end of the round?
This is to pay for something.
Yeah.
Oh, circle the shirt. I surrounded the shirt. We got all the evidence surrounded. Boom. We did have to do some mulligans, but I think it all kind of worked out because we ended up getting the rolls we would have needed to do the stuff anyway. So I think it's all copacetic. And if it's not, oh well. We're only human. We did our best. 2. Oh, that's to pay for stuff. Do you want to add it there? Or... I mean, we want to use it for something.
It's the only thing that it would be.
Yeah, just go for it.
Unless you change it again to something else.
We could, if you want, to change it to a more likely roll, like a 4 or 3.
2 seems to come up quite a bit anyway.
You have been rolling a lot of 2s and 5s. I told you, we should have taken the ability last time, and I should have been like, hey, you know.
Do you want me to take the 2 here?
It's up to you.
I mean, it's the only thing we could use it for, really.
You can mitigate the value, though, is what I'm saying.
Well, even if we mitigate the value, where would we use it except here? So it's either leave it a 2 and then hope we roll a 2 again.
Use one of our like I said, we have all this mitigation we're not using, so just use one of the mitigation and make it a 3.
All right.
I think a 3 is a little more safer number to put there than a 2.
All right, so we're using 1.
Yeah, plus 1.
And then I'm putting a 3 here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Last round. Last round of the campaign.
Woo!
We made it. Oh, Lord. I didn't know if we were going to there. I was almost about to turn to you before we started this map and be like, maybe let's finish it later.
I know.
But it's like, it's better to soldier prayer.
There's 2s. I told you.
just use one of our mitigation then. So another one to make it a 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now
and then we get what?
Shade any 8 accessible squares.
Well, let's see what we can finish. I think I can finish some stuff on my map. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You have
6. So I just finished 2 rooms. So that's 17 points right there. How many do I have left?
Let's see. You had...
That was 5, right?
Yes.
So I'll just do 6. How many was it? 8?
It was 8.
Do another one, and how about one more? And then we can finish the vault, which is 14 whole points. Because I have a 2, I can do an L and just finish the vault for that 14 points. Yeah, let's just finish as many rooms as we can. And we still have some more shapes we can play. So we have 2 more free shapes and lots of mitigation.
We have all this
so we can base
stuff.
Oh, that's right.
We have all this stuff.
So hold on, before we do that then. How many doubles do we get left? 4? I should use some now from what I did here. So I did a little L. So where do you...
This doesn't have much. That doesn't have much.
Why don't we use some of it over here? Because a 7? What seems like the most? I think the wine cellar seems most likely next.
Yes, you want the wine.
Indeed. And then, because we're only picking... How many more shapes are we picking? Or you still have some dice to roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have 4 more dice? Okay, I'll wait. Just roll. 5 and 6. Do we need to pay for any more abilities? Those are all paid for, huh?
You don't.
So we have an extra die roll 2 at the end.
Mm-hmm.
We have 3 more doubles we can do, so I'm probably going to pick shapes. And then we have these for more. So we can totally fill in all kinds of shit. Are there any rooms up here you're really aching to finish? Or
well, you said the studies were 7,
oh yeah,
that's not bad.
Pretty doable. Yeah, I can do why don't I do
that one's 10. That one's pretty good. And this one's 10.
I'm thinking I'm going to use this 6. And I'm just going to do 2 4s here. Using that ability. Help you fill that in. Because why not?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to use the L. What's worth the most points? The 10? Or this is worth 11, but I don't know.
That's kind of hard.
We do have a lot of extra shapes still to place, though. So, do you want to go for getting 2 more or another big one? Actually, I think 2 smaller ones.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't I do my L here, and then I can do another L somewhere.
You could do it there.
No, a big L.
Oh, a big L.
It's the big L. I don't have flexibility on that. Why don't the bomb shelter? Maybe no. Maybe in here.
Yeah.
I could do it. We could do it.
You could do another L there.
No, that's that one there. So
okay.
We're done with that. You've hardly been rolling any 4s. I know we should have taken it. It would have helped a little bit, but I think we still did pretty good. And considering how at the beginning we're
maybe
like...
I'll get a 4 now. 4.
1 and 2. We should have changed it to like 2 or 5.
I think 2 or 5.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we're still gonna do pretty good though. Even considering all the mulligans. Even considering all the mulligans, I think we would have been able to do it by now. Yeah. This is way more achievable than the original version of the map. So, good job, David. Do we want to mitigate? Or... Wait, we want to finish this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but we have these. So...
Yeah, but these only give you 1.
Yeah, I want to use the big shapes. I want to change this 2 into a 3.
Okay.
So I can get that little square shape, you know, here in the library. I think the library is going to be the more challenging one to complete. And then I get another one of those. No, I'm going to use it in the wine cellar. Woo! And I think that's the last one of those. But this one, I can mitigate to anything. So why don't I use another 2 so I can get a big L? I'm thinking here. We still have this. We used both of these?
No.
We only used one, I thought.
We did. We only used one.
Oh, well, let's use the other one. We paid for it, and we didn't use it. Where do we want to use?
6 squares on the cabling.
Do you want to try and finish in the dining hall?
Yeah.
Or, I don't know if that's going to be achievable. Maybe the kitchen.
Where's the kitchen?
Or this one's the kitchen.
Yeah.
Either there, or we could try to fill in the upstairs hallway.
I mean, we're talking about...
we have these 2 free shapes.
6 squares.
We have these 3 shapes, and whatever this is going to give us. So...
I mean... yeah, there's still be quite a bit there. We need to finish.
Yeah, I'm going to use my mitigation here to change that to a 6. So I can fill that one in. And why don't we just use these? Place 1 shape from the middle of the shape wheel. I can just go 1, 2, 3. And that's 11 points. So that's all those. Cool. And we have this, and we also have... So we can roll 2 die now at the end. 1 die we can use to pay for something, but we don't need it to pay for anything. So never mind. But we can use this last die roll for another shape. Do we have any other abilities? Am I missing anything?
When we did this, did we take these shapes?
We did. I think we hit everything. Yeah, I think we hit all the abilities. Oh, we still have 2 free shapes from this. So roll that. Let's decide what to do with that. And then we have 2 free shapes.
Any shape?
We have enough mitigation. We can basically make it any shape. Roll it anyway, just for funsies. Just in case it was a 4.
You could make it a 4.
I don't think that works retroactively, though, that ability. I think it's only when you roll it the first time, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's whenever you roll a 4. I don't know. Read what it says on the mitigation. Does it say anything about,
Each evidence set on your character sheet permits you to adjust a die value by 1. You may use this ability multiple times on a die and for any purpose. Before beginning the level, cancel out boxes for such you to
Yeah, I don't think... I don't know. Again, a clarification on that would be helpful.
Okay.
Well, Robin, get to work. Or I saw one person getting on BGG, coming for him over the typos. Which there were a few here and there, but nothing egregious. Okay, so basically we have... Oh, that was a 3. Well, we have enough mitigation. We can make it anything we fucking want.
All right.
So basically we have 3 shapes. To any 3 shapes we freaking want. Here, let's fill in the wine cellar. There's 1. And 10 points.
Nope.
Okay, there's 2. Is there 1 more? That would... Oh, here. Your study. Good job, baby. You did so good. You soldiered through. I'm proud of you. So I really expected you to give up on me. Like, I thought when you got up to go to the bathroom, you were just gonna pass out and you'd be done for. Like,
no,
for real.
I don't pass out that quick.
It's hard for me too. Oh, that was okay. We still gotta count this baby up.
Wow, that was it, right? But we still get another roll, I thought.
We took it.
Oh, okay.
But just we use some mitigation to make it kind of whatever.
All right, but you got to check off the box so we know.
Complete!
Okay.
So now we get to score this baby. So remember,
total for
we
rooms.
Get +3. So we have 14, 6 plus 6. Oh, you guys can't see. 6. This was complete. That's 3. My library was 11. We got so many done. I think that's 2.
What about your vault room or whatever?
10. I got that one. That's the 14. That's the 14er. Ooh, we did really good on that level. I was kind of focusing more on this, and I wasn't really letting you do that. But you know, you got one room up there, so it was pretty good. Nice. 70 for our rooms. Okay, that requires a high five.
Okay.
Oh my god, you guys. I might have mentioned in the past, if you don't want to play for the whole campaign, you could just play this map. But it'd be a little weird because you'd have to decide, okay, what abilities you had unlocked, you know? And I think some of the ciphers, if you actually deciphered some of the ciphers, I think they give you extra stuff too. But I don't know what.
Oh, gosh.
Like, I don't know what that whole thing about the law, something about the law, I don't know what that was referring to. I think it was from one of the ciphers.
Wasn't rule of law. It was.
Yeah, it was like rule of the law.
Oh.
It has something to do with 4 specific shapes. I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
Evidence. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. What's 21 times 3?
63.
Okay, what ability bonuses gave us extra scoring? Anything? I don't think. Did any of these give us points?
No, I don't think any of them gave points.
Nada. But that's still 133. Wow. Okay, it is time for the final reveal. The result of this whole campaign. So you
don't need to record anything on your character sheet. Simply calculate your score to get your conclusion. If you didn't destroy the mass brain, your score is 0. You should try the final level again. Mm-hmm. But we got over 110.
Damn, girl. Okay, let's read them all. Oh, I read them all in the first one, guys. But if you want to read them all, you can.
Do you want me to read them?
Oh, why not? Do dramatic reading.
Okay. The failed to destroy the mass brain. Unable to stop the mass brain, in time Ada found herself succumbing to its influence. What was I doing again? This use of the analytical engine is simply marvelous. Xiomara's nefarious plans went unchecked, and the mass brain granted her untold powers to sway opinion and belief. Able to control buying habits. God, this sounds so much like...
it's a little real.
It is.
It's on the nose.
It's too much realness. But, you know what? This is why we should be pushing this game. Like,
True.
this game, honestly, could...
Open minds.
Open minds,
hearts,
exactly.
Open wallets.
Well... She was rich beyond her wildest dreams.
Who's Xiomara? Yes.
Yeah, it says able to control...
Xiomara.
Buying habits, she was rich. Yeah, Xiomara. Able to control political opinion, she corrupted governments around the world. Mm-hmm. And all the while, people cheered on the... God, this is so ripped right from the day's headlines.
President Xiomara.
Uh-huh. People cheered on the changes. They were made to think these were the changes they themselves... did you see the one that said that? I forget who said it. I think it was John Bolton said, yes, Trump really wants to be like, oh God, the North Korean dictator.
Okay, let's hurry up and get for Alice because you got to read 4 more.
Okay, but that's how he wants to be treated. They were made to think these changes they had wished for themselves. Ada didn't remember the time she pursued Ms. X across the globe. She returned to working on the analytical engine, increasing its calculating powers, and, unfortunately, feeding into Ms. X's plans. The world was forever changed. God, I don't want that one to happen.
Well, it didn't. So that's if we got... Basically, if we fail to fill out the cipher and stuff.
No, I mean in real life.
I know we had a lot of mulligans on that one, but we got all the roles we would have needed to do.
Do you think we would have...
We still would have been fine, I think.
Okay.
With all the abilities we had, we were, anyway, keep reading.
Okay, if we had scored in the 1 to 59 range, while the mass brain was destroyed, it was only after much time had passed and Xiomara had been able to sow the seeds of her plan around the world. Confusion reigned.
That would have been if we didn't complete really any rooms.
So many people had been planted with half a malicious opinion or the beginnings of a flawed belief, which could not be reconciled with the rest of their thoughts. And so humankind slipped into an era of quarrel and distrust.
Indeed.
Oh my God. Ada saw what was happening around her and tried to right things with her own analytical engine. But the task proved too great even for her. Factionalized and discordant, a whole generation was lost. Ms. X, on the other hand, simply slipped away unseen. Maybe she would return once more and try to enact another sinister plan. Unfortunately, Ada would probably be too busy to notice. And then if we'd scored between 60 or 84...
Which is what happened to me last time I played the campaign.
Ada destroyed the mass brain just as it began to reach its full potential. Its dying scream... I won't enact the dying scream.
Please don't.
Okay, there. Was felt across the world, and humanity let out a collective gasp. Are we really so easy to control?
Yes.
Much of the world didn't comprehend what had happened, but on a subconscious level, their guard was raised. The authorities apprehended Xiomara as she attempted to slip away, and she was imprisoned in London for a few short years on nothing more than crimes of theft and some public disorder. Though Ms. X vowed she would strike again upon release, Ada hoped that the intervening time would grant the world time enough to develop a resolve against mind control. They'd had a taste of what could happen, and maybe that would be enough. But probably not. Exactly. Okay. Scoring 85 to 109. Not a moment too soon, Ada disabled the mass brain. In its dying seconds, it tried to scream out to the wider world and failed. Ada methodically took it apart and ensured that the respective pieces would be returned to the owning institutions.
Okay. Not to the people from which they were originally stolen?
To their...
Come on, Ada! I'm looking for some woke warriors!
Xiomara was apprehended for her crimes and sentenced to a long period of detention in Britain. Although Ada shared her findings, the world never really understood the true dangers of the mass brain and its powers to subtly control minds. Humankind would forever be vulnerable to other masterminds who might harness those abilities. Ada founded an institute to ensure such a thing would never happen, but she would always need to be on her guard. Still, Ada was a hero to the museum community. She had restored stolen artifacts and ensured that generations to come would enjoy these glimpses into the past.
Okay. A little ominous.
This is what we actually got.
We crushed it. I didn't think we were going to crush it, but we did. Because of all those abilities. So even with all the mulligans, like I said, with all the abilities we had, I think we still would have been fine.
Ada severed Xiomara's connection to the mass brain and took control herself. Having thoroughly investigated the mansion, Ada had all the information she needed to feed into the mass brain and enact her own plan. The world would know about Ms. X and would understand the horrors she had planned. They would forever be on their guard against such insidious mind control techniques. And with that small crime committed, Ada destroyed the mass brain. She returned the collected knowledge that allowed for its construction to the institutions invested in that knowledge's protection.
The new Illuminati.
Ms. X spent the rest of her days incarcerated, bemoaning her failure. While Ada would have wished for Ms. X's rehabilitation, at least the world was safe from that particular horror. Ada returned to London as a hero and served as an inspiration for the generations of aspiring scientists and mathematicians to come.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm glad it had a happy ending.
Me too. This time. Yeah, I think he really improved this map. It's much more achievable. Even if I had, on the mass brain, obviously I started the cipher a little earlier than I was supposed to, and I think that was just the main thing. But even with that, I think we still definitely would have been able to finish the cipher, because as it was, we got it done with a round to spare. So I think having that extra round made all the difference. And we basically collected most of the evidence along the way, which gave us lots of mitigation, which was also really helpful. And we got enough stars to get some extra shapes. So if you're playing for this campaign, just know, if you don't get, all the stars, it's not a big deal. It's just, less freebies at the end.
It does. It has an effect.
Yeah, I like this. This map was a lot more balanced. Some people on BGG were complaining that they thought it was too easy now. But so it went from being impossibly hard to, I think, achievable. A lot of it depends on which abilities you had chosen along the way, obviously. And that one ability, this was new from the last time, which was every time you surround a piece of evidence, place a shape from the middle of the wheel. That was super useful. We got some really fun chaining going on, though. I like that chaining for sure. Yeah. Okay, so what'd you think? You still haven't played the OG Ada Lovelace Consulting Mathematician, so maybe that's what we need to do.
The original game?
It's just one map.
Is that She Saves Christmas?
No.
Is it just called Ada Lovelace?
Consulting Mathematician. It's the original print and play. Yeah. The one that won some kind of award, like a print and play award.
This one was really good.
This one was really good, so this is the sequel to that one. That one's just one map.
Oh yeah, but this is way more fun doing all this.
I really, as a legacy game, this is really good. And after My City, I think this was a good legacy cleanser for you, especially. So good job, Rob and David. We need to play more of his games too. I gotta play the OG with you, and then I printed out. I bought another one. That's that terminal one where you're on Mars. You're trying to charge your cell phone or something. He just has such a delightful sense of humor. It's true. I appreciate that in a board game designer.
It's really smart and very, like I said. I mean, these are what I like about this is that yes, it's a game, and yes, games are fun, but it actually taught. It's kind of a teachable
so
thing.
Educational, 100% historical fact.
Don't think there aren't Ziomaras out there, because we know there are.
True, and they're not all richer than God Latina telenovela villains. They might be in your backyard.
Exactly.
Running for school board or city council.
Exactly. We're seeing a lot of it these days.
So that was that. I'm not doing it on stream again, guys. You've gotten it twice now, in cooperative and solo. And I think you can only get the new version of this, at least officially. Obviously, I have the files of the old one, so it might be interesting at some point to play the old version with you, at least the last map, maybe, and be
I don't know if I'll live that long.
Yes.
I mean, this took
Every
a while.
day is precious. It only took us a week. Only took us 5 3-hour sessions. 3+ hour sessions.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
wow.
5:23. So it's time to go because I need to see. I might try to squeeze in another game-a-thon game to get some more challenges in. Oh, I never took. I need to take a pic of this for the challenge anyway, but I don't need to do that on stream. So catch us on Wednesday, guys. We're doing Botanique, which I'm hoping I'm going to tell Jamie she needs to tune in so she can get some tips because.
We're doing Botanique when?
Do you work on Wednesday?
I don't have any work. I have surgery on one of those days.
Another one? No, it's the one that's finally happening. Remember we were talking about that, yeah.
Yeah, it's this Wednesday.
Okay. Maybe Tuesday.
Yeah.
Or Thursday. Maybe not Thursday. Well, you'll be fine. Probably you want to do it on camera, not with a bandage.
Yeah, it's probably going to be, yes, unsightly.
I'm going to say Tuesday. Because I have a work meeting on Thursday, too. So, okay. Well, we'll catch you on the flip side. If you stayed for the whole thing, Tim, or maybe he's already gone. If you stayed for the whole thing, congratulations. And, do you have any final thoughts?
Yes, be gay.
Frolic in a field.
Don't get rabies.
That would be cute. And always.
Get
gaming.